Hello.
Hi, Lottie. Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Judy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to cam up and say hello really quick, and um, that's about it. I don't have control of the stream right now, so I'm kind of freaking out. I can't even comment in StreamYards.
Jenny does not like this at all. But I was trying to be really. Hey, Austin.
Oh yeah, Austin.
This isn't looking too promising.
Brian, are you proud of me? I'm camming up. Look, and I even have a microphone. Yay!
Yeah, Judy does not like not having control. But I was trying to be nice because Jenny was finishing her movie, and I said, "Oh, I'll do everything." But now comes the back end of it where she's like,
yeah, I'm slightly freaking out because I'm used to running this whole thing. Thank you, Austin. Aw.
April.
Hi, April. Yeah, so Brian, I did this partially for you so I could get used to doing this. And I'm not going to do the whole stream like this because Lottie said I wasn't allowed to. I'm just teasing.
Okay. Who put a one in the chat if you think I have a gun to Jenny's head on anything? Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my cam off though.
Okay. I'm
All
wonderful,
right.
Brian. How are you? She is beautiful, April.
Aw, so are you, Lottie. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
You're
Not a hair
welcome.
out of place.
Oh, I see we're live. How about that? I'm glad I have my volume turned down. That's great.
Yes, April. April knows. Jenny is the boss.
Oh, dude, it was a struggle. I was texting Lottie. I'm like, "Where's my link?" And she said, "Oh, I'll be there in like 8 minutes." I'm like, "Oh my god, please no. I need to test my mic. I need to see if everything's working." And she's like, "Calm down. Okay, 5 minutes." And I'm like, "Okay."
No, and then I scheduled it, and she's like, did you forget the thumbnail?" I'm like, "No, I didn't. I'm getting there." Jeez, Pete. Hey, Jack.
Well, it's just usually when we schedule it, we put the thumbnail as we're doing it and not after, so it just threw me a little bit.
I like to live on the edge, Judy.
Oh, thank you, Austin. He said my face is much prettier than my avatar. I consider that a compliment. Thank you very much. Wait, did I not have my ring light on when I had the camera on? I don't think I did.
You did for a minute, but then you got warm.
Oh, that was during the practice.
Yeah.
Son of a biscuit. Hold on.
Y'all, we have a big dress rehearsal. 90
Mm-hmm.
minutes out before this. And
We have a few costume changes. Man, this ring light gets warm.
Yeah, I don't think I guess the old one did. I guess I never really noticed it. Jenny and I have the same. Well, I have a new ring light, but we used to have the same ring light. And hola, Andy.
Hola. Ring lights.
Feliz Mamacita. How do you say Happy Mother's
Day? What are you saying? What did you say?
I said Feliz Mamacita.
Feliz Mamacita.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, I was trying to say Happy Mother's Day in Spanish. Andy knows. He knows I'm kidding. I'm not. Whatever. Oh, that's what I was going to ask. How was everyone's Mother's Day?
Okay, Brian, why'd you say, "Oh my God"? Why? Oh, there we go.
The ring light.
I did it. I went for a second.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Picker.
Picker, did you like, have you been back to Aratria's? I love her.
Is it Aratria or Eritrea?
Oh, that's a good question. I have to ask her.
It's kind of like the whole Nada thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on just for a minute, Brian, to turn the ring light on, just to show you that I have it.
Okay. Yeah, we ran into each other there the other night, and I think she's so much fun. If you guys aren't, if you don't know Aritria, it's here, I'll put it in the chat.
Aritria, I think. Eritrea is how I remember it.
Yeah.
Eritrea.
She's a sweetheart. She's
Yeah.
a friend of Nada's. And then
Brian said, way to get used to it.
Yeah. She knows a little bit about everything. And April said, what did she say? Oh, her Mother's Day was good. She's almost officially done organizing her entire life. Yeah, you know what happens when you do that, April? Like there's some kind of kerfuffle, and then
Kerfuffle is our favorite word.
You have to start all over again. Yeah, she's fun. She plays games. They do like game nights, and she knows all about technology and literature and all kinds of. She's a kitchen sink.
She knows all of the things we don't. Well, the things we don't discuss anyway.
So, you know what happened?
Why don't you tell us?
Talk about a wrench and knowing all the things, and it's so sad. Did you hear that Tawny Katane died?
Yeah, I did. That was sad.
Wow.
And it happened in the still of the night, I heard.
It did.
Was it too soon? Too soon for that joke?
A little bit.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No, rest in peace, Tawny. You
Yeah.
were on Seinfeld, so you're good in my book.
Yeah, I went down a giant thank you, Jax. I went down a giant rabbit hole, and there was so much stuff that I forgot about. And then there was all kinds of new things that I learned too. And if you guys don't know this, I don't know who would know this. But Tawny Katane had a vlogging channel, not a vlogging channel, more like a diary on YouTube, where she would upload like once or twice a month the last year of her life.
Did she really?
Yeah. It's called Tawny Katane. And
okay.
Yeah, she would wait, let me find it. And she would sit in her dressing room, like her closet, and she would just talk about like life lessons and everything like she'd learned, and like funny little stories, and it's just super interesting. And it's just
I don't think I knew that she did that.
I didn't either until today.
Because you went down the Tawny Katane rabbit hole.
I did. And she would call them, hold on, I'm going to copy the link. She would call them Tawny's Takes.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. And I will find her very last one, which, well, that sounds like kind of morbid, but
April said, from now on, my closet is my dressing room.
Right.
Some people get dressed in the closet.
Yes. Well, I mean, she had, a sizable closet.
A sizable wardrobe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wait, Jax, you've never heard of her?
Yeah, you have. You've heard. Okay, have you heard of Whitesnake?
So here I go again with the redhead on the Jaguar.
She was in the Still of the Night. God, what other? She was in a couple of their videos, wasn't she?
Bachelor Party. She was the fiance in Bachelor Party. You have, Jax. She was on The Surreal Life. She was on Celebrity Rehab.
She was on Seinfeld.
I fell in love with her on The Surreal Life.
It was funny because I was talking to Mr. Dom today about it. And I said, Lottie wants to talk about Tawny Katane, or she really loved Tawny Katane. And I didn't even know that. And I said, the only thing I really knew her from was Seinfeld and the Whitesnake videos. And he said, well, I think she was in a couple of those reality shows. And I said, that explains it, because Lottie's huge into those shows. So yeah, that explains why.
Wait, how do if I want to share screen, do I hit share on the bottom?
Yeah, you hit share and then you hit share screen and then you hit
Okay.
the audio at the bottom before you actually share it. If you want to share audio, you don't have to if you're not.
Okay, hold on. Because I'm going to,
Oh yeah, she was on the cover of no, what? No, was that her, Brian? I don't think she was on the
yeah,
cover of Rat.
2 of them.
Was she really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like some blonde chick.
No, it was her. Well, the first one, you didn't even see, it was just her legs. And then the second one, yeah, there was like a fire with rats or whatever. Oh my goodness, really? It won't let me?
Wow. What are you?
No,
Is it working?
no.
Oh,
Oh man. Okay.
I sent you a message.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Hey Brian, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Do you want to come up and join us for a few minutes? I know we're gonna have to wait for that dreaded
He
lag.
can probably sing that whole song, like parody wise.
He could sing it in Morgan Freeman's voice.
Oh goodness. Oh, Jack says I've never even seen Wizard of Oz or the Disney. Oh wow.
Wow, you need to check those out.
Yeah, she was like the first real video vixen.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's so sad. There's no such thing anymore.
No, everybody's seen everything because of the reality shows.
No, I mean videos. But the thing is, where I live, people are constantly filming music videos, but I never see any music. Where do you watch
Okay.
music? Is it on YouTube?
All right, Brian, I will send you that link. Where do you watch the videos? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can watch them on YouTube. Let me see if I can actually send this or if it's going to just send the picture. I don't think it's going to let me do it.
Oh.
It won't let me copy it. Damn it. Nope. It's not letting me do it, Lottie.
Oh no.
Wait,
What about?
forward. Forward.
Oh,
I could probably forward it to him. Hold on.
oh yeah, we do that all the time.
It's not Brizen, it's Brian. Yes. Prison and prison.
Brian has to get his lights up. Okay.
Oh, April, I love the movie. Yeah, I watched Pitch Perfect. April and Lottie sent me that video or the DVD, but I didn't actually watch the DVD. Full disclosure, I watched it on HBO because that's the only place I could get to it right now. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And Nada, hello.
We knew you would.
I did. I liked it.
It's just so you. I could just totally see you busting out like that.
Yeah, I like to sing.
It was. Did we say it was Pitch Perfect? It was Pitch Perfect.
I thought I said that, but maybe I didn't. Who knows?
Okay. Jack said my hubs is the opposite. I think he's seen every movie created since the 70s. LOL. Yeah, but see, that's how it works, Jax. You even each other out. You're probably more literary, or maybe you're more math minded or something. Maybe he's studying.
I'm definitely not math minded.
No, I am not. Just ask my accountant. Oh my god.
Just ask my fingers.
Oh, Picker Leech says, Lottie, yes, I would say YouTube is the main source of music videos. I can't think of anywhere else to watch them. So do they still have Vivo for new videos?
I think Vivo is not really a thing. Well, I think they have, I don't know. I don't think it's as prevalent as it used to be. Is Brian, did you get the link? I sent it to Messenger.
No, Andy, I didn't ask you to smell. Or I didn't ask to smell your fingers.
Or Lottie, you could just drop it in the chat. I'm sure nobody's really going to come up here besides Brian.
Oh, that's fine. I don't know how to do that though.
You just put it, you see where it says the chat?
Yeah.
I can't, I'm not trying to be a smart ass. No, right here on StreamYard, you just drop it right there where you type.
Okay.
And then you hit enter.
Wait, I drop it. What am I? Copy to
Okay.
clipboard?
Like if you're going to type in the chat how you typed about Eritrea's name.
Yeah. How do I copy it again? What is the thing?
It invite at the bottom and then
But
copy link.
what is the copy and paste thingy again?
You cracked me up. It's control V is paste.
Okay.
Oh, he got it. Never mind. Don't worry.
I actually did it, Brian. No, we're doing this. No, we're doing this because I actually was able to do it.
She's showing off, you guys.
Even though I would never. Hey, Brian. I would never drop a link.
What's up?
Move over here.
What's happening?
No, what's going on?
How does my mic sound?
Your mic sounds amazing, and yours does too, Lottie. You both sound
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Oh, thank you.
Brian, I have earbuds.
Ooh, look at you all
I
professional.
have a ring light. I have my mic. I even got a green screen, but it won't work because my computer is a little outdated. So for now, I might get a backdrop or something.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm almost set up.
Awesome. I love it. Now we can get rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling. Come on.
No pressure, but when are you guys starting?
Lottie, don't ask these questions, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Anyway, Brian,
I'm just teasing. Pretty soon, I hope.
Can you sing a clip of "Here I Go Again" from Whitesnake for Jax's benefit?
Sure.
Okay.
Or do you? I heard what Jenny you were saying earlier, but let's see. Hold on. Let me pull up the lyrics because I want to make sure I get them correct.
Okay, because I know you can pull it off. April, I know you envy my tech skills. You wish, girl.
Hey, April, how are you doing? How's April doing? All right.
April's good.
She is good.
So you want singing? Because singing's terrible. Voices I can do. But
Just speak the lyrics.
I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Hanging on to promises and songs of yesterday. And I made up my mind. Oh, wait, I gotta, you know what? I can do something. I can do something, ready?
Okay.
I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to do this. Let's see if I can do this. No.
Lottie, can you move the banner, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, no. Back.
I forgot.
You just double click on the comment.
Oh, hold on.
All right, I'll do a little auto-tune. Although I don't know what key it's auto-tune to. I could sing it like this.
Oh, goodness.
So I keep searching for an answer. I never seem to find what I'm looking for. Oh Lord, I pray you give me the strength to carry on. All right, this one.
Hanging on the promises and the songs of yesterday.
I already did those lines.
Well, I've made up my mind that I ain't wasting no more time. So
Well, here I go again.
Yeah.
Here I go again on my own. Singing from a cave. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again, okay? Here I go again. Just another heart in need of rescue. Waiting on love's sweet charity. Is my voice different? Okay, it should be different. There it is.
Yes.
Okay.
You're in the Karen mode.
And I'm going to hold on for the rest of my day because I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Okay?
Okay.
And I want my money back.
Do you want to speak to the manager?
I always want to speak to the manager. That's
Okay.
what they don't tell you.
Well, the manager has the day off.
Oh, I could do this. Here we go. Ready? Well, I remember. Don't worry. Sorry, no, that's not the right song.
How could I ever forget?
It was the first time The last time we ever met.
Lottie, are you still here?
No, she left.
I think she fainted because she was so impressed.
I mean, who wouldn't really?
Uh-oh, she actually did leave.
That's all right.
She dropped off. Holy
We have
crap.
ruined it. Ruined
Well,
it.
it looks like we're in charge now.
I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Wow.
Oh, there's a backlights setting. Oh,
Lottie, come back.
Lottie, come back.
you can blame it all on me.
You can blame it all on Brian.
I was wrong, and I cannot stream without you.
Good one.
Lottie, come back.
This is a real professional gig here, huh?
This is professional. Now, put your camera on.
Oh my God,
Come on.
pressuring me.
Come on, puppy, be a coyote. That's right, I said it. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, April, it's fun. It's a TC Helicon Voice Live play pedal. Although I've been working on trying to do it so that I can do voices or effects that sound like they're effects, but they're not. They're actually my voice. So I've been trying to.
Well, my
I've been trying
cats
to
are
get a
jumping
really
in the
good-
cat tree.
Your cats are. You have a cat tree?
Yeah, of course we do.
I thought you were saying like a song or some weird like Southern expression. Well, my cats are just jumping in the cat tree.
Yes, that's. I'm all about saying those kind of things. What is that? That race? No, what is it like? A
Oh, wait.
one-legged man and
And an ass kicking contest.
yes. Thank you.
Am I allowed to have some apple juice on
I
stream?
don't know. Are you old enough?
I am old enough for apple juice.
Okay.
Thanks, April. I appreciate it. Well, I just wanted to make sure, I want to know for all the kids watching out there that are
It's
watching
apple
and listening.
juice.
It
Apple
is.
juice
It's
is a good thing.
apple juice. Totally apple juice.
I'm hoping that Lottie is on her way back. I haven't heard from her. I'm gonna text her really quick. Where did you go? She's
Where
sick of our
did you
crap.
go? Oh, Lottie. Where did you go?
We are still
I
live,
wanna
right?
know. We are live. Oh, Lottie. Where did you go? Where do you go? Anyway. All right. Well, I'm here. I've been working on new voices anyway. And
I didn't realize I was muted. It's like talking away.
well,
When you have your ring light on, Brian, do you get warm?
well, I don't have a ring light, but I have 3 LED lights. So I got one there, I got one there, and I got one there.
So does LED?
It throws a
heat?
little bit less heat. It throws actually way less heat than it did. But I didn't think the ring lights threw a lot.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just warm in here. It might be a psychological thing too.
It could be. I mean, it also could be like when I stream. Sometimes I have like my computer's running. I have the 2 monitors. I have the lights. I have a fan. I have PlayStation if I'm doing that. So I have like all sorts of things that are throwing heat. And I'm in an enclosed room. Is that apple juice in the regulation red solo cup with a straw?
Unlike baby, I am in a corner.
Yes.
So I might be a little factor as well.
Yeah, that could be. Do you have a fan or anything going?
I do not. I would like to have one, but it's really loud, and this mic tends to pick up everything in the room.
Yeah, I hear you.
And so
Yeah,
I'm
like Picker Leach says, just strip off, Jenny. Problem solved.
just I could do that.
Yeah, get more views.
Who's to say I'm not right now? You never know.
That's true. But when I first started streaming, I had umbrella lights and stuff like that, and it was super hot, and I had to like
Right.
switch, and the monitors that I had threw a lot of heat and all that sort of stuff. So
I think it might be, yeah, it might be like because I like I said, I'm in the corner. I had the ring light on. The computer's a little warm, or the laptop's a little warm.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
I messaged Lottie and she said her Wi-Fi is acting up. She should be back any second.
All right.
If
Well,
not, we have each other, Brian.
we get all of you. As long as we've got each other, we
what
got
song
the
is that?
world, baby, right in our hands, baby, you and me.
Are you saying more Michael Bolton?
No, it is not Michael Bolton. Come on, somebody's got to know that. Somebody has to know that.
Hey, welcome back, Lottie.
Thank you.
Thanks
Welcome
for
back, Lottie.
abandoning us.
No, I'm sorry. You can blame that on Comcast.
I know. Damn Comcast, man. They hate
There's
us.
not even any weather.
Come on, April. April knows it.
Sing
Yeah.
it again, Brian. I'm going to guess it. Sing it
Hey,
again.
honey K girl.
You're going to Google it.
Hi, honey cake girl. No, I promise you I will not Google it.
Hush.
Honey K is doing the grape juice. I like it.
No, was it Family Ties? I thought that was Sha-na-na-na.
Wait, hold on. Are we guessing theme songs?
Yeah, sing it again, Brian. Give us a chance.
All right, fine. All right.
You're Googling it, you little cheater.
It is, yeah, because I was like, it's not Family Ties. It's not.
No. So sing it.
As long as we've got each other,
Oh,
baby, we got the world, baby, right in our hands, baby,
baby,
you and me.
me. It's gotta be
Be-
That's right.
the happiest.
Yes,
Oh,
Pete. Come on.
shoot.
What is it? It is a theme song, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
As long as we got each other, we got the
Worlds.
baby, you and me. It's
We
gotta,
gotta
be.
be-
I need more.
The luckiest people.
Oh shoot!
Oh my god, this is gonna kill me.
Oh,
Kirk
is it
Cameron one,
Growing
yep.
Pains?
It is Growing Pains.
Oh,
Very
it is
good.
growing pain.
Only because April wrote the Kirk Cameron one. And Lottie, apparently, Austin said you're doing a side job for Uber.
It is Growing Pains.
Very
I
good.
Okay,
Now
let's
say
see.
another one. Give us
Okay.
another one.
All right, I'm gonna pull some up. We're gonna do some
Okay.
trivia. I don't want to like hijack your stream.
Good
but-
Do
for
it.
you, honey K girl. Honey K girl's eating that or drinking that Jesus juice.
Mhm.
AKA grape juice.
Yes.
Uh,
As long as we got each other.
right. let's see if we can
Okay,
do-
Piper,
That's
we all
not
hear
me.
you.
Just a FYI.
All right, I'm gonna try to do the voice too. Ready? The voice will give it away, I think. Streaks on the china, never mattered
Oh,
before.
that's Mr. Belvedere.
Who cares? Yep.
Oh
very good.
yeah.
When you drop kick your jacket as you came through the door, no one glared. But sometimes things get turned around and no one's spared. All the hands look out below. There's a change in the status quo. Gonna need the help that we can get. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival. We just might live the good life yet. And the apple juice is gone.
And that is that Leon Redbone that sings it?
It is very good. Very
Thank
good.
you. I only know that because my dad's a big fan of Leon Redbone.
Well, it's a very distinct voice.
Yes, it really is.
All right.
Yes, Austin. She is.
All right. Let's do some. You guys want to do a little trivia here? Let's see.
Yeah. Are
Okay,
you good with it,
hush.
Lottie?
What's that?
Are you good with some trivia?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
TV themes. We'll do some. Name that TV.
Yeah, that sounds
Absolutely.
amazing.
All right.
I know a few things, April.
Bless you.
I could. You know what? I'll say them and I won't sing them to make it harder.
Oh, that's more challenging for sure.
All right. Whatever happened to predictability? The Milkman, the Paperboy, Evening
Family.
TV.
Wait. The one that's Full House.
That's right. Very good.
I was gonna see it, and Lottie cut my ass off. She's like,
Oh, stop it.
she's like, no. Shut your face, Judy. Oh, just
Hush,
real quick,
Piper.
Brian. I don't know
Yes.
if you know this, but Lottie calls me Judy,
Judy?
because of Peter Mon. He says my good Judy's. It's like a good girlfriend, you know.
Okay.
So if you ever hear her saying Judy, it's me.
Okay.
So just an FYI.
Gotcha.
April's a Judy too. I just
Yes.
don't call her Judy, but she's
Right.
She's our other best Judy.
You could be our good Judy too.
You
Brian.
could be our Judy.
I'll be Judy. That's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
Not afraid. Not afraid of your Judys. Don't worry. Piper only sings along if it sounds good. Of course. Of course. All right. Here we go. In rare condition, this day and age, to read any good news on the newspaper page.
Oh,
Love and tradition on the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls, because all I see is a tower of dreams. Real love bursting out of every seam. As days
Family
go by.
Ties?
Not Family Ties. You're close, though.
Wait, as days go by.
Family Matters.
Family Matters is correct.
Yes.
Oh, see, I didn't watch that.
Oh. Well, we will skip away from the Friday night on ABC Family Hour, and we will go to. Let's see if something else. All right.
I know, right? April, she says it's so hard when he doesn't sing it. I know.
Exactly. Well, that's the challenge.
It is.
All right. I can do a singing one, or I can do a. I'll just read it. Okay.
Reading it's definitely more challenging.
It is. All right. I will give you a hint. This is from the 80s.
Okay.
Absolutely from the 80s. Look at what's happened to me. I can't believe it myself.
Oh, the superhero guy.
Suddenly I'm on top of the world.
Greatest American Hero.
Greatest American Hero. Very good. Nice. Wow.
Dear,
Yes.
Oh my God. So the other day we were out running errands and Bruno was with me and I was like, why do I have that stupid... I didn't. At the time, it was a great song. It was on the radio. It was like a top 40 hit. I love that song. But now, you hear it and you get a song in your head.
Mm-hmm.
So like the whole day, I'm like, what are the freaking song in my head? And he's like, oh, it's in a commercial. And I was like, oh.
Not only that, listen.
Lottie, you can call it stupid. It doesn't offend me. I'm just reading it.
No,
I know. I
you
just
guys.
don't like that word.
Listen.
Okay.
Even on Seinfeld, there's a thing with George on George's answering machine.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, George
Yeah.
isn't at home. Please leave a message at the beep. I must be out or I'd pick up the phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home.
I remember something back in the day where you could purchase something and insert your name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Lottie isn't at home.
Love you.
I never thought
Love
I
you
could
too.
be so free.
We love you, Bruno.
We love you, Bruno.
Everybody loves you, Bruno.
Everybody loves you, Bruno.
Oh my God. I have a song. I have a story about that, but it's a little embarrassing.
Oh.
What
Well.
else are we here for?
Okay. So when that song came out, I remember singing it into a
Which
little.
song?
Everybody
The
wants me.
superhero one?
Okay.
Everybody wants you.
By Billy Squire.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
I those little handheld recorders.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mhm.
recorded myself singing it, but I changed the lyrics to "Everybody Wants Me," and I was like, "Everybody wants me," dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
And so my brother got a hold of it, brought it out to the dinner table in front of one of my crushes. And he's like, everybody, listen to what my sister did. And I was just mortified.
That's
so
awesome.
now I'm telling everybody in YouTube land about it. So, yeah.
I do that
so
with certain songs too.
to this day, Mr. Dom teases me. He's like, oh, everybody wants you, every time that song comes on.
Nice. I do that with Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons. I just reverse it. I'm just too good to be true. Can't take your eyes off of me.
Right.
I'd be like heaven to touch. You wanna hold me so much. And that lasts long as I arrived. You thank God I'm alive. I'm just too good to be true.
Can't take my eyes. Can't take your eyes off of me.
Off me. Yep. You love me, baby.
Baby.
And if it's quite all right, you need me, baby.
Well, I
That's
just
awesome.
found my first dance to my fake wedding.
There you go. Brian will come there and he'll be the wedding singer for you.
Okay.
That's
The
right.
fake
Oh, I
wedding
gotta-
singer.
I need to-
I know I've mentioned this on one of the streams before, but like my sister and I, we had the same
Fucking Brian.
we had that same recorder thing, and we used to, every Sunday night we would tape Solid Gold
Oh my
Solid gold.
god.
and listen to it through all week long, and then we'd retape, like we tape over the tape, and all week long we listened to the songs. It was amazing.
Solid gold, filling up our lives with
Okay,
music.
I love the wig. That's awesome.
Thank you. Just getting into my 80s. You know.
Okay, give us some more song lyrics. It doesn't have to be TV shows, but that's awesome. Either way.
All right, we're gonna. Well, I have another TV show.
Okay.
This one's really easy. So let's give the audience a chance to answer.
Okay.
Okay.
This one's super easy.
We'll zip our mouths.
And yeah, you'll get like a
I'm
20
gonna
second
have to
buffer.
mute myself.
Me too. I'm gonna be quiet here.
And, I'm supposed to read it in a Shakespearean manner. So, a new boy in the neighborhood lives downstairs, and it's understood. That's not really Shakespeare, but whatever. I don't care. He's there just to take good care of me, like he's one of the family. And I can't say anymore.
Oh my god, I know this one too.
Come on,
Okay,
man.
audience, pipe up, speak now, or lose your chance to Lottie and me saying it.
A new boy in the neighborhood lives
Lives
downstairs,
downstairs.
and it's understood. There we go, honey.
There
Got
you
it.
go.
Yes!
Okay, girl.
Charles in charge.
Charge
Oh wait,
Of our
good.
days and our nights.
where is it?
Charles in charge of our
Charles in charge of our wrongs and our rights. And I
because
think
you see.
I want Charles in charge of me.
Now I
That-
have some 80s trivia I think
Oh.
answered.
okay.
So were Scott Baio and Nicole Eggert a thing?
Yes, they were.
Wow. Wow.
It became controversial later on, so yeah.
Wow.
Now, if you want to have a little fun, instead of saying in charge, you say inside. Then you have a completely different song.
Family friendly, Brian. Family friendly.
That's
He
right.
was Chachi was one of my first crutches.
Same
crutches.
here. I had a poster of
Crutches.
that dude.
Oh
Chachi.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I also, by the way, have Trivial Pursuit 80s edition in the other room. I can grab them. And
Oh wow.
if you guys want to do
Nice.
some trivia. So
Do you guys remember Tiger Beat?
Yeah. Mhm.
I do. I had a subscription. It was Kirk Cameron. It was so
It was so
Everywhere.
expensive. Like every once in a while, my mom would take me with her to the grocery store, and it was like $5 or $6 for one of them. It was expensive.
It wasn't $5 or $6.
Yes, it was.
For one magazine, Lottie.
It was expensive. It was. I don't know in old times how much it was, but it was a very expensive magazine.
It was probably like $3.
That's a lot for them.
Well,
right.
yeah, it's kind of a lot.
Because I remember people, because my mom
I'm
had a
gonna
subscription.
get some apple juice real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
My mom has had a subscription to People magazine since like 1979 or something.
To
And
people,
Yeah, and I remember growing up, it was $1.25,
wow.
and Tiger Beat was like super bougie.
I had a subscription to Us magazine for a long time.
Oh
Um,
yeah, and it's still like I don't have any of those anymore because I used to get a lot of magazines, but like when I'm getting my hair done, that's the best. Like reading Us and People.
Hmm. Yeah, I canceled my subscription, but I kind of miss it sometimes.
I know. Oh, I like the feel good stories at the end.
That's what she said.
Honey K Girl was obsessed with New Kids on the Block. She's embarrassed now. I went to. Why, Honey K Girl? You should go on the cruise when the virus is over.
Honey K Girl, you don't even understand. Lottie has a huge crush on is that the same band?
Well, no, that's the brother, my future ex-husband, Marky Mark. But
Yeah.
no, you don't understand. Marky Mark, Frozen in Time, circa 1992.
Like the underwear ads guy?
Yes,
That one? Okay.
I adore the current Mark Wahlberg, but I went the circa 1992. Good vibrations, Marky Mark.
I bet you want his good vibrations.
What is that line from Good Vibrations? It's Donnie. Wait, he's talking about his brother, and I guess his brother beat a drug addiction. He's like, Donnie D's here, so put the crack up. And I'm like, oh my God.
Wow. Rude.
No need for speed. Oh yeah, no need for speed. I'm anti-TIUGGIE.
Yeah.
My body's healthy. My rhymes make me wealthy, and the funky bunch helps me make music with no intoxication. So feel vibration.
Wait, Nada said Marky Mark and I are basically twins. We share a weird body. Nada.
Really?
Spill.
Do you both have a third nipple
Oh,
or something like that?
Yeah. Hey,
I walked into a
lunatic.
different stream.
How are you, lunatic? Toodles.
Hi, Toodles and
Wow.
Lunatic.
Yeah, April, so much.
All right. Brian,
Yep.
damn it.
Do it. Oh,
Happy-
there it is. Yes. Thank you.
Got it.
Oh, that's
Here.
funny. It is.
I've got a.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying I've got a structured settlement and I need cash now. Oh, JP Wentworth 877 cash now.
I remember that. What about the God, I'm trying to think of some more commercials that people might know. Sweet Tea Lady, hello.
That's lunatic.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I was like, I don't see Lunatic, but I see Sweet Tea Lady. So I'm
What
just,
up? What up, Toodles? We got Sweet Tea Lady. We got Toodles. We got Honey
we
Girl.
got glasses.
We got April Irrelevant.
with the-
Who else we got?
The ring light.
I always say her name right. It's Nada, right?
Yes,
Not Nida.
Nada.
I always
Like-
want to say
like-
Nida because of the
We
I.
did too.
Just do it like the horse. Nada.
That's
And that's how you remember it.
okay. Yeah, because I see that and I think horse. Yeah.
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 So, Honey Cake Girl, was he the sweetest guy? If you guys haven't ever seen, I don't ever watch talk shows or anything, but he did the sweetest interview on Ellen about his little Pomeranian. Oh, he has the cutest little. Anyway, I digress.
Lottie has a big crush, you guys.
I
Big
do.
crush.
Nada.
Hey, Brian, I'm in the big leagues now.
You are in the big
With
leagues.
this mic, look at that.
That's like the size of your head.
Are you jealous?
Yeah.
I am. Let's see, I only have
No, his is. I was going to say his is big, but family friendly.
well.
As I talk into my iPhone.
Nada.
Nada.
So give us another song, and we'll
All right.
let the audience guess it. Or
All right, I'm going to sing
trivia.
this one. I'm going to sing the middle of it because I can't sing
Okay.
the beginning of it or the end of it because it has the show title in it. So,
Okay.
la 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 la.
I have to remember I can't roll my eyes because I'm on camera.
Sure, you can. you can. There you go. Perfect. I don't care. Oh no, you rolled your eyes. Together we're gonna find our way.
I know this.
Together,
yeah.
taking the time each day
Oh, yeah.
to learn all those things that you just can't buy. To blanky blank together,
Blinky blink.
you and I.
Oh, thank
And
you,
the show is not
Jax.
blanky blank. That is not the name of the show. It's not blanky blank. But
Can you highlight that comment by Jax? I need an ego boost. Thank you. Thank you
where's
so much.
where's mine? Where's my body positivity?
Brian,
Where's
you look
my
beautiful,
support? Where's
too.
my yes queen stuff? Whatever. Or king or whatever. I don't know.
Lottie, is there a way to charge your phone?
No, because I'm using so
Oh well, then we'll do something different. Yeah, Nada.
Well, thank you, Picker.
no, because you know that stupid Apple after I keep saying that S word. I'm sorry, guys. My patience has been today.
Silly. That's
Um,
silly.
My silly iPhone. They don't like the auxiliary. There's no. You have to use the headphones on your battery, your power source now.
What, can't you use your laptop or your?
No, I have no Wi-Fi.
Oh, damn it. That's why you dropped the first time. Duh.
Mhm.
Silly me. Or I could say stupid me.
No,
Silly.
don't say that. You're just
Silly.
silly.
Silly pants.
Hint for that song, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
silver.
silver spoons.
There you go.
I thought. Oh,
See,
April
there's
got it.
no
Okay.
ring lights. And I'm stopping the cam now. Going back.
Oh,
Oh,
come
he
on.
was another crush. Was Ricky Schroeder, but not until he made some weird movie, like when he was like in like 14, some movie of the week.
He made a weird movie.
Mm-hmm.
And did that kill the crush
I
for
mean,
you?
Haven't we all made a weird movie? I mean,
Brian,
let's be honest.
you're being naughty tonight, Brian.
Are you trying? Are you doxing me, Brian?
No,
Look at his mug. Look at it's a mustache mug. Jax, we were doing kind of like trivia songs, like theme songs, I think.
Yes, TV theme songs, but we can do like we can move it to other categories.
What do you think, Lottie? You're the boss.
No. I don't know. Maybe we should do like 80s trivia or something. I don't know. I don't know what's available.
What do people want? We have, well, I mean, we could do 80s trivia. We could
Hi,
do
Debbie.
TV themed trivia. We could do
Hey, Debbie.
commercials. We could do regular, just 80s songs.
I think maybe 80s songs.
Okay.
What do you think?
Like
But Jax
lyrics?
has a handicap. Just remember. So Jax, if Jax wants to guess, she gets an extra 10 seconds.
Okay.
Well,
All
we
right.
have that dreaded StreamYard lag anyway, so.
Yes.
Dreaded StreamYard.
Well, we can just
Mhm,
giggle in
yes.
between. That's fine. That's no big deal.
All right, Jax, we'll do some. So if you were born in the 80s, would you know 90s music?
Yeah,
So
let's do 90s.
I'll throw in some Jax questions.
Yes.
Just
mix it
for
up.
Jax.
We'll just get crazy. We'll get crazy up here.
Let's go crazy.
Let's go crazy. Ah, yes, let's go crazy. Let's mix it up. All right.
You could take away that comment now, Lottie. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
If you don't mind, thanks.
No problem.
It's Brittany, bitch. That's what April wrote.
All right. Oh gosh, that's so easy. I almost can't start at the beginning.
Okay, start in the middle.
The beginning of the 90s?
Well, no, the beginning of the song, this particular song.
Oh,
It's
okay.
So like,
Okay, do the middle of the song.
goodness. Okay.
Or like an obscure part of it, you know?
Goodness. All right. Let me. All right. We're gonna say it. And you guys are gonna get it really quickly. Because the love that you gave, that we made, wasn't unable
I'm sorry.
to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me?
Oh my God, I know this.
Told me until you died. Till you died. But you're still alive.
Lottie, I know you know it too.
I'm so confused.
It's you. I'm not going to say the rest of it. That's all I'm going to say.
April got it.
Oh.
Because the
And
love
you're-
that you
and
gave,
you're
but
right.
the was unable to get up here, the open
Oh, and
mind.
that's about that. God,
No.
we're totally full circle because that's about what's his doodle.
Mm-hmm.
The
What's his
Full
doodle
House
from
dude.
Full House? David Coulier.
Yeah.
Like she was out of all the guys on there, she picked him. I don't get it, but whatever.
Well, she upgraded with Ryan Reynolds. I'll tell you that much.
And Jack said it's hard for me to maintain my Dom character when I'm on cam. The photo looks much more fierce. That's
So
true.
next time she comes on cam, she's going to have the full leather mask.
Because I'm laughing all the time, you know.
Yeah, Jenny, you're tarnishing your brand.
I know. I need to keep it like when I go on camera, I'll just like never
Oh, boy.
smile and I'll just be very serious.
Oh yeah, you're gonna do real well with our podcast.
I can't do that.
You'll do real well.
I know.
All right. Next song. All right, Jax. I'm looking at you, Jax.
The beginning of the 90s.
No.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, it'd be hard to start at the beginning of the 90s. We need to start at like 98.
I thought maybe we were going chronologically.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right, I think this one's super easy. But, all right, let's see. How can we do this? Let's do maybe Jeff Goldblum. All right. So another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go.
Oh
So-
man, I know that.
So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. Come on now. You know this.
I do.
Oh, Lottie.
It is something unpredictable, but the end is right. And I hope you had the time
Of your life.
of your life. That's
Shh, Lottie.
I'm sorry. Is that Green Day, right? That's Green Day, right?
Yes, it
You're
is.
not supposed to guess, Lottie. It's
Oh,
for
I'm
the-
sorry.
No, it's
That-
okay. You can do it.
That was
do it.
like
What
my
was the name of the
son-
song?
The time of my life, right? No, that
Yeah.
wasn't the name of the song, was it?
beginning
Yep,
of the
good riddance.
90s.
No, I know that because I know that because my son, when he was like, that song calmed him down. Like when he was itty bitty, like that was one of the only that and Uncle Cracker, for goodness sake.
Excuse me, what'd you call me? Oh God. Okay, so everybody,
Aw,
Lottie
just
guessed
say
that.
it,
Congratulations,
I'm sorry.
Lottie.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You guys can guess too. You just want to give, a little lag. And if they don't get it by
Right.
then.
And Honey K Girl got it too. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
All right. Now, seriously, Jax.
she wrote for Debbie. Look at
Wait, was Debbie right?
she thought we were doing movies and not songs.
Oh,
Debbie.
Sorry, Debbie. Sorry.
well,
about that.
yeah.
Debbie, we should do a deep dive on Nuts Landing for you.
Oh God, she would lose her shit because
But we have
Debbie
yeah.
is very passionate about Knots Landing and Dallas and especially Knots Landing. She was yelling at us in the chat one time.
But Debbie has a channel and she doesn't have to cam up. But if Debbie ever wants to do a deep dive, DM me on Twitter and we will do it.
Oh, that's a challenge, I think. That's
It is. I'm
she's gonna
challenging
throw
her.
down. She's throwing down.
Oh no, Debbie, we will work around your schedule.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Brian. Let's go to the next one before Lottie loses
Okay,
her.
I'm gonna mute
her phone.
myself. Go for
Wait,
it.
Okay.
Lottie, can't you plug your phone in really quick? You said you had 40 minutes left. Can't you plug it in?
I can, but I'm not going to be on earbuds. You're just going to hear my whole life.
Oh, and then it'll echo,
okay.
and then I'll get all weird about
Well,
it.
it might not because I'm just sitting here like alone in the dark with Piper. So it
You want
might
to try it out?
Yeah, it
Alone
might
in
just
the
be
dark.
fine.
Okay,
I mean, you'll hear Piper chewing her bone.
that's what she said. Anyway, go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right. Super easy. And I'm seriously, Jax. Like, if you're not on this in like 2 seconds.
Jax was on Top Chat. I hate Top Chat. It's evil.
All right, ready?
Mhm.
My loneliness. It's killing me. I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign.
Oh, look. April guessed Brittany.
Oh, very good.
Hit me,
There it
baby,
is.
one more time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Good job, baby, baby.
That was a great video.
Oh, look, Kelly L. Good job.
Hey,
Hello,
Kelly
Kelly.
L. What's up, Kelly?
Welcome, Kelly.
Debbie said she's. Sorry, I'm at work, so I'm missing some of this. I'll have to watch the replay. I'm sad, Brittany, bitch.
All right. Well, all right. We're gonna go another. I mean, this is a monstrous hit. This was like you could not go to any Baby Gap and not hear this song.
You couldn't throw a shoe without hitting
You
somebody.
couldn't. Who's singing this song? Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. All right. We'll go Morgan Freeman. All right.
Okay.
I hope that life treats you kind. And I hope you have all
You've dreamed of.
you've dreamed of. That's right. Shh. Don't ruin it. Don't you ruin this. I will come over there and cut you.
Bye,
Do you
Debbie.
understand?
Have a
I
good
will.
night.
I will.
Bye,
I will cut
Debbie.
you. Bye, Debbie.
Adios.
Bye, Debbie. And I wish to you joy, except for Jenny, and happiness. But of all this, I wish you love. There it is.
Nada, good job.
Nada.
And I will always love you.
Written by
bonus.
Dolly Parton.
Oh, I was just going to say that, Lottie. Very good. Lottie gets the
Yeah.
bonus points for knowing that this was originally written by Dolly Parton.
Yep. And she wrote it for what's his name?
Wagoner.
Wagner Porter.
Porter Wagoner.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Hmm. And she sang it to him on his deathbed too.
Yeah. Because she wanted to leave his management, right?
And he got pissed at her and he kind of disowned her for a while and he sued
Yeah.
her. And she talked about that briefly on the Johnny Carson show. I remember I watch all these old clips.
Oh, yeah.
So the real question is,
Mhm.
does anyone ever say when she says at the end, when she the song like modulates and goes up and she goes, Hyundai, does anyone ever say Hyundai? Like the
No,
car?
but I will now.
Hyundai, yeah,
Toyota.
will always love you, Hyundai. Yeah. Okay.
We
Just
will
me.
sing
That's
that
fine.
now. Yes.
All right. Well, this is the greatest, maybe the greatest song in the history of music. The one we're going to do next. And
I think you're right, Nada. You'd have to be dead not to know that one.
Yeah.
yeah, this again, maybe the greatest song ever. It was recently done by a symphony, and I can't say a better version has not been made.
Okay.
But here we go. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.
This is my song.
It is so big. She must be one of those rap guys' girlfriends, but you know,
Anaconda.
Lottie.
who understands those rap guys? They only talk to her because she looks like a total prostitute. Dun, 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 dun. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you
You
get
get sprung.
wrong. I want to pull out your tusk because you noticed that butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby, I want to get with you and take your picture. My homeboys try to warn me, but that butt you've got makes me so horny. All right. It is indeed Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
baby got
and
back.
Honey K Girl actually got it
Wait,
right.
Kelly
Let's be-
Ellis is your friend, right, Brian?
Yep, that is Kelly Monster.
I thought I
Awesome.
recognized her from when I was in your chat the other day. And is
Mhm.
that the one that makes fun of my screen name?
Yep,
Okay, we can't see that here because it might dox me.
that's true.
Actually, no, it wouldn't at all.
Yeah, it's Chatty Horse 73. And
That's-
so oh,
that's
sorry, I'm
that's
sorry.
my personal name,
I'm
Brian.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't be silly. Jenny fell from the sky. She's an angel.
Jenny Angel.
Oh, Kelly. So Kelly puts it anyway. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it. She's like, screw your doxing. I wanna put it anyway.
Kelly does what she wants.
Mhm. No, it's not even like my last name or anything like that. So
No.
it's not a big deal.
It just sounds like an accounting firm.
It does. And Brian, when he was on Twitch, he was like, call 1-800-JP Nunley.
I've got a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call
Yes.
JP Nunley. 877 cash now.
Yes. Oh God.
All right. Let's see.
Which is funny, Lottie, because of the whole nun pee thing.
Oh yeah. Wait, was that before the nun pee?
It was before that. I've had that name for years. Honestly, I've used it different places for years.
Oh.
Nun pee, which is what you want to use if you ever need to pass a drug test.
No, you well,
Nun
kind
pee.
of. Okay, so it was a
Nun pee.
discussion. Lottie is a dietetic, not a religious thing. And
Okay, it's
dietetic, isn't that it?
dietetics, not Dianetics.
Right.
Okay.
So it's not that.
No, when I tell people my career path, they think that they think that I'm actually a Scientologist.
Oh,
and
okay.
that I practice Dianetics.
And she's like, yeah, I left Scientology to go to this.
No,
Left
so
Scientology
there's
to
a
go to
whole-
streaming.
No, to dietetics. So she basically
diabetics.
for her
So
she was telling
it applies to some diabetics.
The diabetic, Dianetics, and
Yes.
dietetics.
so she was telling us about her about nun's pee. Tell him, Lonnie. You could tell him.
Okay, so there was a diet about 15 years ago that was insanely popular, and it was called the HCG diet, and you would inject yourself once a day with nun urine. And I love that he was- but it was only subcutaneously, so it wasn't like going into your veins or anything. But
Okay.
then you would eat only 600 calories a day, and people would lose insane amounts of weight. But they would also have you, it was crazy. They would have you load for 2 days prior, which meant like you would eat like 5,000 calories a day for 2 days. So basically you would gain all this water weight, right? And then after you went to 600 calories and you were injecting yourself with snake oil, you would lose like 10 pounds the first week because it was obviously like a drastic change. But on Drama Archives, it started a whole thing with the nun pee. And then,
Right.
yeah, so it was like
I should upload my avatar if I could find it.
I hope it's not a nun peeing, because that would be against terms of
No.
service.
No, we never.
No.
No.
It's
Okay.
just
Just making
a
sure.
picture of
I mean, those
Like-
nuns get crazy. I went to Catholic school. I know.
April diuretics.
Hold on a second here.
Oh yeah, honey cake girl. It was called the HCG diet. So the HCG is a hormone that. Oh, I forgot that part. So HCG is a hormone that you produce in pregnancy, right? And I forgot to mention that the nuns were also pregnant.
Oh, they were?
Well,
They weren't
I
really nuns.
they said that they were. It was a whole scam, and they still
Oh.
sell products to this day that, like, in capsule form or whatever. And I think that this was a legit thing, like in the
Mhm.
70s.
New
it-
pregnant nun pee, now in capsule form.
It resurfaced because that's what diets
Yeah,
do.
I feel so robbed. I had no idea she was pregnant.
Well, because that's where the HCG part comes in. But
Oh, okay.
all diets resurface. Like now you have keto, which is basically Atkins. Like
Right.
they
Who
all
was
just,
the? I'm
What's
sorry.
that?
Who was the baby daddy?
I don't know. Jesus? I don't know.
That is so wrong.
But
Oh my God.
so I don't know. But that's how outrageous. I mean, Nada will tell you this because Nada and I have talked about that. Like that's how outrageous the diet industry is. Like they'll do anything.
Right.
So
Right, snake oil, like you call it.
yeah, it's crazy. But people, they want something fast, easy, quick, and
Right.
just billions and billions and billions, zillions of dollars. Like it's nuts.
Nuns with a Catheter, Austin said. That's a good. That
That's
would be a good
band name.
band.
Yeah,
band name,
absolutely. Yeah.
Nuns with a Catheter.
Nuns with Catheter.
No, April. I'm not saying Nita knows all about it. I'm saying it's disgust.
Nita knows all about urine.
No.
Nada knows nun pee. This
Nada.
week, yeah, whatever.
No,
Nada
no.
knows nun pee.
Well, none of that pee.
No, we were discussing the diet industry on one of her streams one time, and it's just it's bananas. It's crazy.
No, it's actually pee. Bananas would be a much better diet.
Yes, much.
Well,
Much
they're a little
better.
starchy.
Much
but-
more
Starchy, high in
appealing.
potassium, not so much in urine.
More grape juice. More grape juice. Scat.
All right.
All right, you guys ready for another song?
Yes.
90s. All right. You want me to sing it or say it? I'm just gonna
I
do
don't
it.
know, but I'm muting myself until you're done. 'cause
Okay.
I can't help
4
myself.
lines. Okay. 4 lines. Very simple. I want to stand with you on a mountain. I want to bathe with you in the sea. I want to lay like this forever
Oh, I
until the
love
sky
this one.
falls down.
Honey,
Sorry.
you kill me. Oh my god.
That's great. This is actually a really
You know
great song.
what? I know it, but I don't know it.
I want to stand with you on a mountain.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know. it.
Yes,
And
just
it's one of
Jax.
In the sea.
Nice, Jack. See,
Savage
Jax,
Garden.
you know. And you know what's funny? I never cared for them, but I love that song.
That's a great
Well,
song.
You
It
know,
is.
they were great believers in nun pee in their garden.
The Garden of Nunpee,
Yeah.
which is now an attraction at Disneyland.
It was truly, madly, deeply nun pee.
There you go.
I can't do that one.
Good job, Jax. Next.
All right, next one.
Honey cake girl.
All right, we're gonna try. This one's pretty easy too, but so I have to kind of mix it up.
Okay, Sir Mix-a-Lot.
We're gonna go Homer.
Oh God, not over now.
All right, here comes the song.
Oh, that's
Oh,
easy.
Nada. All right. Good night,
Sweet
Nada.
dreams, Nita.
Good night, Nada. We'll see you soon.
Good night, Nada. We'll do a little ASMR for you. We're just gonna sit there and relax and say, "Have a great night. Get some sleep. Count sheep and stay away from the nun bee."
And that's really creepy.
You do know ASMR, right?
I do, yes.
Okay.
I could do it longer than you can.
Oh, okay. That's fine. You want to challenge me? We can go.
No, just say, finish the damn song.
Oh, I can eat Cheez-Its.
Is that your special skill, Lottie?
That's my
That's my
ASMR
special
skill.
Oh, just like you would be
crunching. I like
like
it.
nibble, nibble, nibble.
Just crunching.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Jax. I love
Yeah,
you
Brian's
too.
pretty damn awesome.
I was gonna say I love me too, but I love you too. So that's
Everybody wants him.
cool. That's right. I'm just too good to be true. All right. And I don't want the world to see me because I don't think they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am, Marge. It's so sad. Why is it so sad? That's the song.
Okay, now without the tears, can you say it again?
And I don't want the world to see me
Oh,
because I
can
don't
I see
think
it? Let me see that.
they'd understand when everything's made.
I just want you to know who I am.
To be
Goo Goo
broken.
Dolls.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't think of their name, but those eyes.
The Goo Goo Dolls.
What's
With the
what's the
flat
name of the song?
iron. The guy with the
Oh,
blonde.
is it
flat iron.
Iris?
It is Iris. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You good at this game, yeah? Yeah, you
I
good.
do what I can, Brian.
You do what
Yeah.
you can. All right, cool.
Go ahead,
And
Rain Man.
just trivia fact, Keith Urban stole that guy's hair.
Well, hi, Amy Summer, and you got it. Good job.
That's Amy Summer got it.
Mhm.
Hey, Amy.
How you doing, Amy? What's going on? I gotta do they give me portions of the lyrics, and I'm gonna do my lyrics from it because I love this song. All right. I love this song so much. It is like one of my all-time favorite songs. I don't know why, but it is. I just freaking love it. I love the bass line.
The whole bully stick?
I did use the whole bully stick. I was like, enough of your nun pee, and I just bullied them into
Just
stop
give
peeing.
me the bully stick.
Give me the bully stick. Give me the bully stick. All right. Little Precious has I'm going to go Johnny Carson here, which some of you probably don't even know. Little Precious has a natural obsession for temptation, but he just can't see. She gives him loving that his body can't handle, but all he can say is, baby, it's good for me. One day he goes and takes a glimpse in the mirror, but he doesn't recognize his own face. His health is fading, and he doesn't know why. 3 letters took him to his final resting place. Y'all don't hear me.
I know it, I know it, I know it. Don't go chasing
waterfalls.
None pee. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes. I love that song.
Oh my God. Did you guys ever see Meet the Millers?
Mm-mm.
Where they
Oh yeah, Amy got it. And Jax. They both got it.
Nice.
Mhm.
Did you guys see Meet the Millers? Remember that movie with Jennifer Aniston and Jason?
You know what? I actually did see that. I really did. It was good. Mhm.
No,
You
but
know
the
what?
kid.
I actually did see that.
Well, usually I don't see shit that Lottie says. I'm just teasing.
No, but the kid in the back seat, it was playing on the radio, and the kid in the back seat got like super into it and started doing the whole thing. It was amazing. Do you guys remember that? Does
Yep.
anybody in the chat? Oh my God, it was so. If you ever like need a giggle, go on YouTube and YouTube Meet the Millers Waterfalls, and you'll see that kid.
Oh, that's funny.
It's so.
They do the
funny.
rap part, basically.
Yeah.
Am I right?
seen a rainbow yesterday, but too many storms have come and gone, leaving a trace of not of God's given ray. Because I can't do it. I can never see it.
Lottie, is that the part with the no regrets? With the tattoo, that dude that has
was that it?
Yeah, her boyfriend has that tattoo and it says no regrets instead of no regrets. I'm pretty sure that's the dude. Yeah, we always see that meme floating around, and that's where it's from.
Oh, remember when she did the Aerosmith dance?
Bebop made it. Hi, Bebop.
What up, Bebop? And yeah, make sure
Honey
Amy
Cake
got
Girl,
that.
sweet
Awesome.
dreams.
Just check.
Oh, okay. See ya, honey cake girl.
Honey Cake Girl.
Bebop. Okay, we have to pause for 1 second, and I need to make a public apology to Bebop.
Okay.
Bebop, I have to. I'm so embarrassed. I'm okay. Jenny and April will tell you I am the worst with any kind of screen time. And I just checked my email and saw your email. I'm so incredibly sorry. I'm getting back to you.
Oh wow! All these weeks she's been like, "Where's?"
Well, no, it hasn't been weeks.
I'll be right back.
It's
Okay,
been
Brian.
days. But I felt awful.
Oh.
So I love you, Bebop. I am getting back to you. I am so sorry.
Amy said it's about drug use, unprotected sex, and gangs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah. Okay, honey
you're
cake
not
girl's
going to sleep. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I am, April.
she's
I
not
am
very
sorry.
good at the technology, but I want you guys to know that she took care of this whole stream tonight.
I did, and I'm a really good friend. I'm just not a big like texter, and I promise.
Right.
I'm just not like not like attached to my stuff.
You're the worst at technology, but the best at being a person. So yeah.
Piper, hush.
You're a good person, just not a very good,
Yeah.
texter.
Poor Piper. Should I tell the enough? She's setting off her babble balls. Should I
That
tell
happened once to Mr. Dom. No, I'm just teasing.
Should I tell Piper's trials and tribulations with her ears?
Yeah, I meant to ask you how she was doing anyway. How is she?
She's doing much better. Her equilibrium is still off. Okay, so Piper, her breed, so she's a Maltese, and that's enough. And they have horrible recurring ear infections, and she's had an ear infection since she was about 5 months old, and no matter how much antibiotics they give her, as strong as they are, they make them stronger. They give her shots, they give her drops, they give her the whole nine. Like, she can't shake these ear infections. So now she's on this one shot where it's supposed to protect her for like 4 months or something. And then she has to go for like allergy testing. And then, like, if that doesn't work, we're going to have to get them, we're going to have to get surgery because her equilibrium is off. And we're worried she's like going to lose her hearing.
Yeah.
If we don't turn it around, like, she will not, she can't get rid of these ear infections. It's terrible.
Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but she's feeling much better now. But yeah, she chews on my finger. But
I know you probably just explained this, and I was away getting some 80s trivia. But I know, like, Kelly is a friend of mine, and her dog has some ear infection stuff, and she's trying to go through. Was there something that you were able to? Was there like a
no? So we're going through like this whole protocol of it. So she goes on antibiotics like every 2 weeks, but then 3 days later they're back. So now she's on an injection, and I guess it's like every 4 months, and it's supposed to keep it at bay. And then if that doesn't work, we have to go down the whole allergy test road, which having worked in that field, that's like that's a whole cluster.
Gotcha.
That could be anything.
Yeah, because I know they were
ahead.
saying that to Kelly too. She's been trying to like change the diet of her dog and all that sort of stuff. So, and they can't quite figure out what it is. So she's been pretty much doing everything she can. So,
and
figure it out.
she can't. And Piper doesn't eat people food. She eats. Well, you guys know she only eats her Maltese food and the body parts. She doesn't eat any
trachea.
Trachea, ankles, the whole bit. She doesn't eat any anything with like wheat or anything like that. So I don't know. She's just. I told Jenny the other day she's just a giant wax farm.
I'm not, but the dog is.
No, she's not. But that was just an update on her. I think that's why she gets so mouthy. Well,
that would make a lot of sense because she's probably a little confused on what's going on around her. Because when you can't hear, I've had ear problems in the past, and when you can't hear, it's very, very confusing. Because you know, like it sounds like something's coming from one side, but it's really from somewhere else. So yeah, poor little baby. I hope she gets.
And I'm so worried. Like, I don't want her hearing to be. I mean, she's a little puppy.
Yeah, she's a little baby.
Hearing to be affected by this. Like, I'm terrified. But anyway, that's a Piper update. But
well, I hope that works. So you don't have to get the surgery, but. If you have to get it, it might actually help, right?
I mean, honestly, I'd rather. Here's the thing. In a perfect world, like, everything will just be rainbows and unicorns and butterflies and everything, and it'll all work out. But I don't know. I mean, honestly, like, at this point, we're going on a year of having an ear infection every 2 weeks.
Right.
It's like, maybe she should just have it. That way we don't have to worry about it.
Are there any, is it dangerous to get the surgery?
No, it's not a big deal.
Well, then maybe you
it's a
just should.
Deal, but yeah, I know.
Because it might just cut all those issues out.
Yeah. I don't know.
But you'll know. When the time's right, you'll know.
Yeah. Yeah, April, she will always be a little pain in the ass. Always.
Honey K Girl said that her kiddo had hearing issues and she had tubes installed, and it
Yeah.
helped. My nephew had that too.
Yeah, I think Bruno had that.
Hmm. It's kind of common with some people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
I
glad that
didn't
she's
mean to go
okay.
a dark side.
No,
Yeah,
it's
she's
fine.
fine.
It's fine. But she's doing okay at the moment, right?
I think so. But I
Mhm.
just, I mean, I never know. Like sometimes it doesn't even look like anything's wrong. And I take her to the vet and they're like, oh, yeah, both of them are like red hot. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, and I know. And I see it. Like, and then when it gets bad, I see it. So I know what's happening. It's just,
Right. What was that, Brian?
That was refocusing. Sorry to do that during that
I
story.
thought you were just showing off or something.
Yeah, so I like to show off the bottom of my water bottle.
I know.
What that does is that refocuses the autofocus on the camera, which
Yeah.
fixes the lighting.
I know.
Oh,
Or you could just put your hand there, right?
Yeah, but then I have to stand up, and I don't want to do that.
You have to stand up to put your hand in front of the camera?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's beyond the monitor.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. You don't have a typical webcam, right? You have like a camera.
I got camcorder. Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh,
And what do you think? Do you think it's better to have that? I mean, the quality is probably better, right?
The quality on this particular one is better than the webcam I had, but there
Right.
are plenty of webcams that'll do 1080p, all that sort of stuff, and it's totally fine.
Mine's pretty good. That's the one you recommended to me is the
Yeah.
1080p. That's the one I have.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's plenty.
Yeah, and I think it works pretty well.
This one I just bought because I was doing movies. No, I was doing for stand-up comedy. I was doing stand-up comedy. And
Yeah, they still make
Yeah.
camcorders. Yep.
yeah, they still do. I probably should have just got a DSLR. And that would have solved everything. But I was using it's a 4K camera for my stand-up when I was filming it and all that sort of stuff. So
Right. So you could actually, are you going to do vlogs? Like you could just walk around somewhere and record yourself. Oh, when you went to was it America's Got Talent for the audition? Yeah, Brian actually went to that, you guys. When you went there, is that what you used or were you using your cell phone then?
I was using my cell phone.
Okay. Yeah. That was fun when you did that.
Yeah, it was really fun to do that. And I'm still. It's very weird. I haven't really technically auditioned in years, but I'm still in the queue for it. I am at Hogwarts, Amy. Very good, very good.
Nice.
Yep, she got it.
And you were somewhere fancy.
Yes, Hogwarts. So yeah, I went to America's Got Talent, and basically I'm passed for talent. Like my act is good enough to be on TV. It's just a matter of whether or not they want to tell my story. So it's interesting because generally you want to talk and meet with the casting producers and directors before, like you see those big, they call them cattle calls. And basically what those are for is for B-roll footage or just, footage to look at how many people came to audition and that sort of stuff. But a lot of the people who get through have been kind of pre-screened by producers already. And so they like interview you and then they'll say, hey, come. And, I was able to get a front of the line pass, which I could bypass some of the people. And so then you just go in and you're kind of given this clearance and you get to go kind of ahead of people. So
I'm gonna drop Brian's link right now, you guys. Just give me 1 second.
drop my link.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt you, but somebody asked.
Oh, that's okay. Oh,
There's
really?
Brian's channel, so feel free to subscribe, please.
April,
okay.
of course I have a talent, silly.
Thank you.
Oh,
Appreciate
I'm sorry, April. I beat you this time. But yeah, so it was basically if you have the correct story, then you're more likely to get on there because that's the reason why they didn't choose you that time because somebody had a similar one, correct?
Yeah, it was
story.
similar but different. Yeah. If you, I don't know how many people watch the America's Got Talent, but a few years ago there was a comedian who had something with his arms or his hands were smaller or whatever, and they chose him. So
Right.
Yeah. Thank you for following. I appreciate that.
Yeah, April said my link is not as good. So
And if you want, I do have a Dry Bar. If you want to see my comedy special, if you go to drybarcomedy.com and you'll look under new releases, you'll find me. Or you can just search my name and you'll see my stand-up comedy special. Hooray.
yeah, and there's Lottie's solo channel.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And
It wasn't Josh Blue, April. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jenny.
oh, that's fine. I was just
Judy,
spewing
Jenny.
nonsense anyway. Don't mind me. I'm gonna drop my channel too in just a second here. No, the other Jenny Angel, she's a poser. Don't go to her channel, please.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a hack.
I have a bone to pick with her, don't I, Lottie? Every time I see her,
Yes.
I'm like, damn her. She has a ton of subscribers too. But all right, there's my channel if you care to subscribe.
Oh wait, April says we forgot one. Oh, kind of whatever. Wait, what did we forget?
We're on
But
kind
you're
of
on
whatever,
kind of whatever, aren't you?
sweetheart.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Subscribe to
wondering
the channel you're watching right
No,
now.
I'm wondering what she's saying. She's saying we forgot one. Oh, Kevin.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Kevin's!
Have you got? Oh, April, can we play it? Have you guys seen it? Oh shoot, I can't play it. I'm on my phone.
If I had access, if you let me do this, I could have done that. But
Oh my God, if I let you do it, stop it.
I'm going to share Kevin's link as well. Hold on one
So
second.
Kevin, okay, you guys, let me provide the backstory here. Okay, so April came to us a couple weeks ago, and she said, "Okay,
Damn it,
Kevin."
April.
Wait, what I do?
She beat me to it.
Oh, okay. So April came to us and she said, "Okay, guys, Kevin's gonna do it. He's gonna drop a food channel." I already have 1,000 ideas with because I'm busting into their house like in less than 2 weeks, and
Yeah, she's going for a visit.
yes, and so Kevin made Mongolian barbecue for Mother's Day, and there's 2 uploads. They're very short because it's his first time. And if everybody can go over there and give him all the love and support, and
Yes.
subscribe and leave a comment and a like, I mean, we all know Kevin is.
He's a good guy, and he's really a really good chef too. So
He is. He's one of our best Judys.
He's like Brian. Brian's our best Judy too.
Yes.
So go leave a comment
Yes.
for Brian
Please,
too.
please.
Aw.
Brian's been my best Judy for years, honestly.
Mhm.
One of my best Judys.
I know. What was it, like 2003 or something?
2003 or 2004, I don't remember. We met on The Sims Online,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I've told that story before, but
It was magic.
I was Mr. Furley from Three's Company. I was Mr. Furley.
And-
You mean with Lottie's Jax? Yeah, that's just the way her channel's set up. It wasn't a docs. It was just the way her URL is.
Oh yeah, you know what? At this point, I'm just going to be straightforward with everyone. I've been doxxed twice now, so whatever. Like I don't. Everybody knows where I live. Everybody knows my name.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a public figure, so I'm like, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll just put that out there.
I know, Lottie, and I'm sorry that happened.
Oh no, it's okay. I don't know why I'm so interesting, but whatever.
Because you're amazing.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm so amazing.
You're awesome.
But yeah,
Because
I know
you're
it's
Lottie
laying
Dottie
around.
and you like to party. You don't cause trouble. You don't bother nobody.
We like to party with
Yeah.
Lottie and
Oh, no,
Lottie Dottie.
I-
We like
No,
to party.
seriously, no crying in Argentina for me. Like it's
Yeah.
whatever.
I know. Yeah, Lottie does not feel sorry for herself. Whereas I just like every day I cry for myself. And she's like, don't cry for Argentina, but cry for Judy because, she's a big whiner.
No. The first time it happened, it was very big. Like
Yes, it
fireworks big.
was.
Yeah.
The second time, it was just like, okay, like nice try, whatever. You found
Yeah.
my Facebook.
But see, that's the thing. Lottie didn't say anything publicly about it,
Nope.
before.
Nope.
And she's just like, again, don't cry for me, Argentina. That's the way she looks at life.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's,
Yep.
it's whatever. And that's the thing you have to realize. Like, if you're gonna put yourself out there like we do,
Mhm.
like it's not that hard to figure
Right.
stuff out.
My life's pretty damn boring, so
Yeah.
whatever. No, it's
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Although I would imagine it's might be, a little more intimidating. I mean, I guess intimidating male or female doesn't really matter, but I think, for me it's like who's gonna, no one's gonna come stalk me. I don't think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if they are, they are. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can do about. I mean, I don't know.
Let's get you all anxious before the end of the show. Let's do that.
Yeah, I hear you, Amy.
So talk to me, Lottie. When they're out there in the yard, what's going through your mind?
Amy said doxing is pretty scary to her. I mean, it
Yeah.
is. It's
Oh,
it's not a
absolutely.
cool thing for
it
people to
is.
do
No,
that.
it absolutely
It's
is.
not fun. The whole. It's not fun to think about someone actually took the time and energy to
Right.
to single me out. Like,
Yeah.
that's no fun.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm also putting myself out there. So I knew it was going to happen. And it happened twice. So it is what it is. It's not that hard to figure out who people are,
Right.
but it's whatever. Oh, no, Jax. No, it's not. Don't. It's not.
No, you didn't do anything bad at all, Jack. You were
No.
just
Do
being
anything-
concerned.
Didn't do anything bad at all. Just ruined Christmas for everybody, Jack. It's totally fine.
No, that
No
was the
children are gonna get any presents now,
Oh,
and
Brian.
it's okay.
That was the other lady, not us. Yes, Amy, I do. It's just la-di-da. LOTTIEDAH.
Just like on the screen.
Do you come into a room playing "Be My Lover"? La da da dee da da da
La da
da.
No, I don't
Da,
care
da,
for
da.
that song. I'm strictly Slick Rick.
Gotcha.
Lottie Dottie. We were on Sarah's channel on Drama Archives, and I played that song, and I accidentally got a copyright strike on her channel. I felt so bad.
That's so funny.
I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it. Luckily, she had a good sense of humor about it. I'm like, Lottie Dottie, we like to party. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and full disclosure, Lottie is my I mean, I can say it now. Well, I think I've said this before. Lottie is my grandmother's name. Like in real
Gotcha.
life. That was my grandmother's name. So that's why I say la-di-da.
And I know your real name, but I'm still never going to use it because you're Lottie to
No. I'm Lottie.
me. Mhm.
Lottie. Lottie da hottie.
Yeah,
Thank
she's a Lottie
Right?
Hottie.
Lottie
Oh,
hottie.
Speaking of Lottie the Hottie, I want to send prayers out to Smokey P and his dad. Smokey found out yesterday or the day before his dad has colon cancer. So if anybody wants to go send good vibes to him, that would be
Aw, poor
amazing.
Smokey.
I know.
He's a really nice guy.
He's a ray of sunshine in this whole mess of YouTube. So
Yeah.
if anybody wants to,
Give a little love to Smokey.
absolutely.
Smokey P.
Yeah, that's no good.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but he's also an MD, not Smokey, but his dad, and he caught it really early.
Good.
And, yeah, and he thinks he's going to be able to turn it around. So that's what we're hoping for.
That's awesome. Hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is Jax. He's amazing. He still
Totally.
doesn't. I don't think Smokey ever realized like we went off on our own because I'm a mod in Smokey's chat. And every time I go in there, he's like, Lottie, where have you been? And I'm like, and I don't want to, I'm not going to like put in his chat that like, Smokey, we moved.
Right. Well,
that was your
I was
previous
over-
channel that you were all part of?
What's that?
Yeah. That was the previous channel you were all part of?
No. Smokey used to come into the channel at Drama Archives where we were,
Gotcha.
and that's where we met. And then Lottie went over to his channel and then became close friends with him. And then
Gotcha.
he made her a mod. So I was just on Drama Archives the other night. I went out and hung
Yeah,
out
you
with
were.
Sarah for a little bit up there on her panel. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
How many shows have you guys had? You've had like 17 shows, I think.
Brian,
Right?
we're everywhere. Come on.
Right? You've had like,
We have
you've
a
had
few.
like nosy ladies and
Nosy by Nature, Drama
Mhm.
Archives, Lottie's channel, my channel, this channel, and we're gonna have our channel together, Brian.
oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
have our channel together.
The
Oh,
podcast, and if April wants to drop that link, she can, or I could do it, whichever one.
Yeah,
we
so
we definitely need to start one. We definitely need to like start.
Well, we have the channel. We just need to put content on there.
We do.
It's the Jenny and Brian podcast. If you want to look it up.
Oh, Mod Wives. I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah,
My-
Sarah definitely created monsters in all of us, including Kevin. We've all started all our own stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Mhm.
But it's fun.
Yeah, I never had the guts to do it before I went on Sarah's panel. And they kind of drugged me up there. And now they
Mhm.
can't get me to shut the heck up.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, and I had always wanted to do like my ridiculousness, but I hadn't had I had the nerve, but I hadn't
The
had
nerve.
like the push
Right.
to do it. So then I started doing it and I'm like, oh, I can do this. So now I share all my ridiculousness.
What is your favorite part about all the streaming and the podcasts? And
Let me
all the
interrupt.
stream-
Jack said Jenny went from being afraid to be on panel to be on all the panels. And she's not wrong. Okay, so continue. What was your question? What's our favorite part of what?
Yeah, what's your favorite part of doing the live streaming and the podcasts and all that sort of stuff?
My favorite part personally is interacting with people that come in the chat and just hanging out and just chit-chatting and just having fun. What about you, Lottie?
My favorite part is am I echoing?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, criminy.
But that's okay.
I'll put my earbuds back in. My favorite part is the comments, like after an upload, like where someone's like, "Oh my god, I really needed that laugh," or whatever. Like that's my favorite part. Like that just makes my heart sing.
Oh, I know. I love making people laugh too. So that is a good feeling for sure.
Well, in my the best part about me making someone laugh is it's completely unintentional.
Nice. Nice. I don't like making people laugh at all.
Not at all.
So,
Brian
No,
hates
not
it.
like that. Not like that. It's just I'm so I'm such a spaz that
Same.
it just happens. And I don't mean to, and sometimes I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm just telling something serious, but the way I relate a story. It's
Like
ridiculous.
the 90s thing, for instance.
Yes.
At the beginning of the 90s. And Jack said Brian brings so much depth to the show. I love
Aw, thank
it. That's so
you.
nice.
Sweet.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Lottie,
I
your
try.
giggle is contagious, even when we don't know what you're laughing at yet.
Oh my goodness.
I always think it's interesting, though. It's what's nice about it, at least for me.
I was going to ask you what your favorite was.
It's the community. It really is. It's the
Mhm.
community of people that you build, and it's just you become friends, you become family, basically. And you're just
Totally.
like, this is so much fun. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really the ring light. The ring light is my favorite part.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the ring light.
Ring light is wonderful.
The ring light is the bane of my existence, but I love it.
Breaking news. I forgot to bring this up. I meant to bring this up. I should bring it up on a live stream. I'll bring it up. I'll mention it on upload too. So
Okay.
we decided a few weeks ago, there were a few of us that came together and we decided we're gonna build like a kind community. And we've come up with a name. Well, I came up with a name and it's been approved.
Look
by
at her
April.
taking the credit.
And I did all the work.
I never come up with the name.
And I approved it too. Thank you very much.
I decided that I was going to build a kind community. And
No.
These other
No,
idiots just
we
jumped in
didn't-
with
no,
it.
we all decided we were going to come up with a kind community. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm still on the Tussons. We all decided that we were going to come up with a kind community. And then I said, oh my God, we need a name. And I asked everybody, and it was crickets.
All That,
Wait a minute,
that
it
is
was
the
2
worst.
seconds.
That is the worst community name ever. Crickets.
Well, I was excited. 2 seconds seemed like 2 hours to me at the
There
time.
she goes, do you guys have any ideas? And I'm like thinking, and she goes, okay, fine. If you're not going to say anything, I'll just give you my idea. And I'm like, well, what is it? And she goes, tell him. Go ahead, Lottie. Go ahead.
Okay,
Since you
so
did all
from
the work by
now
thinking of the
on-
name.
So from now on, if you didn't know it yet, y'all are hashtag Sugar Squad.
Yep.
Oh God, Brian doesn't like it.
Wait, wasn't that somebody else's tag already? I think it is.
Is it?
April said it is, and I'll tell you who it is in the private chat, but you can't say it out loud.
Okay, I have a few problems here with Sugar Squad. Okay. First of all, what if someone's diabetic? Okay, that's going to be huge problems right there.
Well, it could be like,
Okay, I just saw. I
Wait.
just saw the private chat. Never mind. 86 NVM squash. Never.
I want to
mind.
speak to the manager. This is ridiculous.
Lottie,
I
you
was
kill
not
me.
consulted.
Maybe it could be like Karen's cuties or something.
No, let's not bring Karen into it. Oh, can I tell you a quick Karen story?
What's
So
up?
what do you say, sugar?
We were,
Sorry, I'm just really. Someone said sugar, and I'm winded now.
okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right, Brian, you done? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We went to a restaurant for Mother's Day,
Mhm.
and you know how they have the like little things on the tables.
Amy, I love it.
That is
Go
Sweet
ahead.
Love Squad, I love
That's
it.
so good.
Splenda Squad, I love it.
So good.
Yes. So they, you know how they
That
have the
is-
little
that is
things where
genius.
you could
Go
scan
ahead. I'm
them.
sorry, Jenny. Go ahead.
Oh, forget it. I give up.
No, seriously, go ahead, Jenny. It's fine. Go ahead.
I've tried to tell
We're
it
all
10
waiting.
times, but never mind.
We're all here for you. Don't worry. We're not going to interrupt. You just
Okay.
go right ahead.
Yeah.
It's all you know.
I'm over it.
Anytime
Let's
you wanna
moving
go.
on. Sweet and
Anytime
Love
you
Squad is good.
So you went to a restaurant.
Lottie's
for
like
Mother's
over
Day.
it too. She left.
Well, maybe if you'd gotten to the story faster, she
Well, I
would have
was-
been interested.
Don't make me drop the F bomb because I almost did. I swear I almost said it. Oh my God. The Dom was coming out right there.
The
Um,
dog.
Yes, the Dom. Okay, so you know they have those little scanning things. You scan the menu.
Yep.
Well, on part of the menu, part of the options, it said speak to manager. And I'm like, it's the Karen button.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm echoing now.
Are you?
I hear myself. Yeah.
Well,
Maybe not.
That's your own problem.
Yeah, well, apparently it is. So yeah, seeing the Karen button, it just cracked me up, and I thought of your Karen character. I thought that was pretty awesome.
I'm gonna do it.
So Lottie is her internet must have gone out, or her phone, or something.
And she should totally call like Comcast or whoever it is that she has as a provider because this is unacceptable. I have a coupon that expired 4 months ago and I still want to use it. Okay.
No,
This is ridiculous.
All right.
Lottie left your ear echo as a parting gift. Well, crap, Lottie. I hope you can come back and at least stop the stream.
I remember Lottie. That was the last time we saw her. Jenny started to tell a story about, well, Mother's Day and the Karen button. And Lottie couldn't take it anymore. And that's when she left.
She's like, screw your stupid little table story.
Exactly. I mean, we were all kind of thinking it, but
I know. I mean, I can see it on your face.
yeah. Well, I mean, I have one expression on my face. That's all I can do.
No, that's not true anymore.
That's true. I get two. You got that's it. So, for those who don't know, I have facial paralysis, and it's a wonderful.
Yeah.
story. It's a very
But-
happy story.
But you had a surgery.
I did have surgery, and actually, it worked out really well. I'm very, very happy. I'm pain free for the first time in 12 years. Hooray!
That's amazing. I was so happy for you because you were in excruciating pain for so long.
I was, but you know, you wouldn't think that though with facial paralysis. You're like, you wouldn't think to be in pain, but it just was very weird. It was a very
Yeah,
weird
because
thing.
it was pulling on the muscles, right?
Yes. So what happened is when my face dropped and all that sort of stuff. When the nerves healed, they overcorrected. The nerves overcorrected, and so they started doing this thing called synkinesis, which is where it's involuntary muscle pull. Hey, Lottie's back!
Welcome
Yes.
back.
Guess who's back? Back
We
again.
have, Pop goes
Lottie's
over
back.
here.
Lottie, we said you left because of my story.
What's the story?
I'll tell you later. Brian's telling us about
Yes.
his paralysis.
Oh no,
wait.
it's okay.
No. Tell me.
Oh no, so it was just so I was just saying I got facial paralysis and then my nerves corrected when they healed. So I had this involuntary muscle movement called synkinesis. So if I like close my eye, like my face will pull, or if I smile, my eye will close, or that sort of thing. So and I still have some of it. So like that, right? So if I make a
Oh my
circle with my lips,
Right.
yeah. And so what it was doing, it was pulling down all these muscles down on my neck, and it was just, oh, someone just logged online. Was that me? I don't know. Anyway, so I just started music. I heard a sound. Anyway, I'm hearing things. I'm hearing voices. It's okay. It happens sometimes. So anyway, so it was pulling down on my neck, and so every time I would smile or wink or laugh or whatever, it would just pull. It was constantly pulling. So when I chew, when I drink from a straw, all that sort of stuff, and it just constantly was pulling and tightening all these muscles, and it was in a lot of pain. And I had a surgery in November, which kind of detached a lot of that stuff, and so I am now pain free for the first time in 12 years, which I'm super excited.
I know.
excited about.
It's such a difference too, Brian.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I
I've
can-
known you for so long. And then like at one point I knew you before it happened.
Yes.
Right. And then it happened and it kind of just like it soured your mood most of the time.
Well, here's the thing, and Bebop, it was not Bell's palsy. It was like Bell's palsy. It was called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. So it's like Bell's palsy, but with a bunch of other things, kind of like the collector's edition.
Wow.
So I had like hearing loss, vision loss, vertigo, loss of taste in my mouth, all sorts of weird things. So there's a thing, there's a physiological effect on your brain. You can convince yourself, you can trick your brain into thinking you're happy by smiling. So if you're in a bad mood and you just fake smile, you can trick your brain into thinking you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
But the opposite of that is true too. Whereas if you're always frowning,
Absolutely.
you will never feel like you're happy. And so I was always pulling down, so I could never smile. And so my brain never thought I was happy. So even in moments of happiness, it would eventually just come back down to, okay, I'm not happy. And so I just lived that way for
Years.
12 years. And
Mhm.
I can smile a little bit. It's really not much. So it's not going to look like much to you, but it's a huge improvement from what it was. So it's
Mhm.
just, like just that little bit.
You couldn't even do that before.
No, I couldn't.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, like I was saying, just after, I mean, it's so nice to see you out of pain because you would go to physical therapy and you'd just be like pissed off at everything. You know, I mean, and rightly so. I probably
Yeah.
would have been too. When you're in chronic pain like that, it's hard.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. I mean, I gained 100+ pounds just from being angry. I didn't want to go anywhere. Didn't want to do anything. I went to physical therapy 3 times a week for 3 years. You know, like just all sorts of
And
things
you
to try
don't
to do it.
see, when you're in that position, you don't see an end in sight. It's,
No.
Yeah, it's just all bad. That's all
Mhm.
you see. And it's,
Mhm.
yeah, that's amazing, Brian.
And it was hard. And it was like, you know, he's a comedian and he couldn't smile.
Right.
He couldn't laugh because it literally caused you pain to do so.
Mhm.
Yes. And it was just one of those weird things where if like you would laugh, it would like pull, and it was just this mental like trigger in your brain of like, oh, you're different. Oh, you're, you know,
Right. Every time.
oh, you're bad. So it's like
Yeah.
this constant little like voice saying like, oh, you're bad, you're wrong. It's, you know, you're different. You're a monster. You're all this terrible self-talk and all this, you know, I was really depressed. I got to a point where, and I'll say I didn't want to die, but I didn't want to exist.
Right.
Gotcha.
So I wasn't like looking to actively kill myself or anything like that, but I was just like, I don't want to be here. So it was just it was a really long 12 years. And so to have that surgery has been, I mean, life-changing.
Exactly.
Absolutely
Miracle.
life-changing. So,
And
yeah.
and the difference in your attitude is amazing too.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
you know,
you I was always your friend, obviously, but it was sad because you know there was nothing I could do to cheer you up or anything when we spoke. I mean, your wife must be so happy too to see
Yeah.
you
Oh, yeah.
out of pain like that.
Yeah, and it happened. We were married for about 6 months, so then that happens, and you're like, okay, well, that totally changes things, changes
Right.
away, intimacy. Do you even want, like, because my face was all messed up, and so it just changes all sorts of things within the relationship and as a person, and it was crazy. So it's been
Yeah.
it's
That's
been
why
interesting.
people need to appreciate, like, in the moment. Like, I know that's cheesy and corny and whatever, but for
No,
real,
it's true.
like,
Yeah.
you really need to appreciate, like, when you're sitting there, like, your latte's wrong or whatever. Like, get over it. Like,
Right.
yeah. And Bebop had a scare back in I want to say it was January, maybe December.
Oh, that's right. She had
Yeah.
something very similar to that. I
Okay.
think it was Bell's palsy,
Yeah,
right?
she had an
Okay.
episode, and and we were all just on pins and needles for months
Mhm.
because she couldn't express her her facial expressions were off and everything. And thank goodness everything turned out.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thankfully, usually I've learned so much about facial paralysis. I've become an advocate and do support groups and all that sort of stuff. But about 85% of people who get Bell's palsy get a full recovery. 15% do not. So that's really awesome that Bebop, you were able to do that. It's how long? It's usually about 3 months.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, that was about it. I think. Yeah. Well, she can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was about that.
Right.
time.
And I just want to point out, Jack said, "Oh my, 12 years, that's so hard. You're amazing, Brian."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. It's weird because you don't, people go, oh, it's inspiring or it's whatever. But it's like deep down, you just go, it's just me. Like, it's just, I didn't have a choice,
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
It's not
It's
like
just-
you chose it to happen to
Right.
you. You just dealt with it.
Right. And when you're dealing with it, that's all you can do is just, you just have to march forward, and you have to find little ways of making yourself laugh. And now it's my mission to encourage everybody to chase your dreams and do what you want to do.
Yep.
And because life's too short. And
Well, and I think a positive attitude is the best outset for the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laughter, positive attitude. And Brian, ever since I've known you, you've always been a kind person, but even more so now because you know what it's like to be so down.
Yeah, absolutely. And you just don't know what someone's going through. Everyone's going through something. Someone's dealing with cancer, like Smokey P or whatever, like
Exactly.
in their life or whatever. So it's you just try to be a little kinder and a little nicer to people. But I do believe this, and it's I have a weird sense of humor. Because I'm a
That's why
comedian.
we're friends.
Exactly. But I do believe that if you can laugh at something that causes you pain, you take away the power it holds over you. I truly
Yes.
believe that.
Mhm.
And it's just whether you're in that position to be able to laugh, because I speak to facial paralysis groups and people and all that sort of thing.
Yes.
And I go, look, depending on where you are in your journey, you're not ready to laugh at any of this. Like there were moments where if you told me to something funny about it, I'd be like, screw you, but for me it was one of those things where it's like, I can't raise this eyebrow, so I made a joke about it. It goes in my act. And ever since I made that joke, like, it doesn't bother me anymore that I can't raise that eyebrow.
Yeah.
And actually I can raise it just slightly now, which
Jax had a question. She said, can I ask how it started? Did you wake up one day with it?
Sure. It started with a headache. So basically, they don't know, and I'll say this for and Bebop, maybe you can agree with this or not, but generally people who end up getting facial paralysis are very stressed. It just does something to your immune system or whatever. Ramsay Hunt was basically shingles in the ear, like inside the ear. And so that all happened. I had viral meningitis, which is a funny story in and of itself, because I had a joke that I wrote for my comedy act for 10 years prior, and the punchline was viral meningitis. And I did it because I wanted something that was really rare, that nobody would really have, that I could say on stage and nobody would feel bad because, they had it or whatever, And so it was like this whole thing. And then I ended up getting viral meningitis, which is just a viral infection in your spinal column. And then I got the Ramsay Hunt, which is the shingles in the ear. And that all kind of came together. And, all the facial nerves are behind the ear. And so that kind of jammed them all together, caused the paralysis, caused the damage. And it was over the course of a week. I started off with like a headache behind my eye, and it just got progressively worse and progressively worse. And then one day I was at the ER, and my face just dropped, and I started slurring my words and all that sort of stuff. And so that's.
Did you think you were having a stroke at first?
I did not, because it was such a long period of time before that happened, and thankfully I was in the emergency room when that happened. So that was one of the first things they checked for, and so you get all the MRIs and you get all the CAT scans and you get all that stuff. So they checked with all that, and then they found out what it was. I was 35.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So this side of my face is forever 35, and gonna be young forever.
That's a great way to look
You'll
at it.
always be
It is.
35 to me, Brian.
And then this side is going to be like 70 one day, and then I'm going to look like the Batman villain Two-Face or
Well,
whatever.
you know
Yeah.
what? When you do your selfies, you always know which way to look in the camera.
That's right.
I have
This
learned.
side. Bebop said her hair hurt and she
Ooh.
thought she had a stroke, and hers was
Mhm.
overnight.
Mm,
Yeah, it was Bebop's was fast.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I was in so much pain. I went from like having a headache to the next day feeling like I was being stabbed in the eye.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely very painful.
And getting that surgery was just such a big deal.
Mhm. And it may there's possibilities. I'm still healing some 5-6 months later or whatever. There's still some possibility for some movement, but the biggest thing was just get rid of the pain. Just
Exactly.
please, just get rid of the pain.
What
Yep.
was your recovery like after the surgery? Were you hospitalized for like weeks or
Nope. I was actually in and out surgery,
Really?
and then I went back, a couple days to get the drains out and check on it. It's just basically a plastic surgery type of things.
Gotcha.
But what they were able to do is they were able to go in and they would electronically hit every single nerve that was in my face. And they would see if it was causing a positive or a negative reaction to my smile. So what was happening was when I would try to smile, these are called depressor muscles.
Mm-hmm.
They would pull down as they would pull up. And so it was just like this tug of war.
Gotcha.
So I couldn't do anything. So like I should be able to smile because I have ability. These are the muscles that cause the
Mhm.
smile. It's not the mouth, it's the cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
So these still just kind of counteract.
Gotcha.
And so they went in. If it was anything that was pulling, he goes, you might not be able to frown very well. And I was like, I don't care. Like, what? I don't want to frown. I want to smile. Like,
Mhm.
I'll smile during bad news. That's fine. I'll deal with that. I'll totally deal
Right.
with that.
Beats the alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they went in and anything they checked every single one with like a electric like prod or whatever, and anything that was pulling they would like deactivate. So like if you see this,
The counteract.
like
Yeah.
you see this, like this would happen to this side of my neck
Mhm.
constantly. It was like this constantly. Like if I chewed, it would do this. If I smiled.
okay.
And so that hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times a day was what started causing all of the, tightening and the pain and all that sort of stuff. So now like I can't even pull it on the side, which is great. I'm like, I don't care. I don't need to showcase those muscles. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it
Totally
feel
fine.
weird to not have that pain, Brian?
Yes. Although I've come to really love it.
Mhm.
I woke
Because
up
I
from
know you
surgery.
get used to
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you do. You get used to the pain, and you don't realize how much pain you're in until it goes away. Like I
Yeah.
woke
Right.
up from surgery, and I could feel less pain, like from surgery. Like I could feel less pulling and all that sort of stuff. Like I could tell that immediately, like day of operation, which was crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Wow, that's amazing.
mm.
And thank you for sharing that with
Oh, my
us.
pleasure. I
I
know
mean,
there's
I've
other
heard it
questions.
before, but a lot of people can relate to what you're saying, like Bebop and just many other people that might tune in to hear this.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So that's
and-
great.
Yeah.
April wants to know: were you angry at all after? Like many couldn't have done, couldn't had they have done it so many years ago, like your
Oh,
surgery.
Was I angry after the surgery for
Mhm.
for
Well,
waiting?
that
or-
you didn't get it done before. That you had to wait so long.
Yes and no. The part of me was, it's a really expensive surgery and insurance didn't cover it. So I had to do like a GoFundMe. And I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to get the surgery for a long time. And then in the course of waiting, the doctor who pioneered the surgery also learned some other techniques and started doing stuff on the eyebrow. So like the fact that I can even move my eyebrow just a little bit, that wouldn't have been possible even 2 years ago.
Wow.
Even, 6 months before the surgery or whatever. So,
Mhm.
so, would I have liked to have had it done sooner? Sure. But, finances and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff dictated that it didn't. And it actually works out so that, I got a little bit more benefit out of
Right.
it.
Right. Waiting was beneficial in some ways.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I was a very angry person for.
Yeah,
many
you
years.
were.
So, thank you, Bebop. I appreciate the hugs, man. That's awesome.
And Honey Cake Girl said,
Honey cake.
I bet the feeling of no pain is just amazing. You must feel like a new person.
Dude, you have no idea. You have no idea. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just changed my whole perspective, my whole attitude. I'm back, being upbeat and being friendly and being fun.
Yeah.
And,
Before you were just like, ugh, people.
Yeah.
Before you just were just, no matter what I said, you were just kind of like, and I understood you were in pain, but you were just not in a good mood. You
Yeah.
were just like,
well, again,
You were
your
over
brain is always thinking that you're unhappy, because this was
Right.
always pulling down. So my brain always was just like, you're unhappy, you're unhappy, you're unhappy, you're unhappy. So I was unhappy.
well, I have to say you were never mean. You just
No.
weren't yourself.
I probably was mean at some points just because, but I didn't feel like doing anything, didn't go out anywhere.
Yeah.
Again, no interest in being around people, no interest in, let's go I'm good. I'd rather just stay at home because I'm in pain. You know what I mean? So now I'm excited, and it was hard because the first part of the pandemic, I was totally fine to be home and not do anything because I was like, I don't care. I don't need to do anything. And then once I got the surgery, my mind frame just changed completely. I was like, this is awesome. I'm pain free. Let's go do stuff. And then it was like, now everything's shut down still. And I'm like, I can't do anything. So that was like a really weird shift for me because before I was like, I don't care. I won't go anywhere. And now I'm like, I want to go out. I want to
Yeah, that's
go
so
have
different,
fun.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
April said, so it was better you had to wait. Now you have 1.5 eyebrows.
I do.
Yeah.
So the joke that I had about the thing was, so I go, okay, people feel bad. They go, it's too bad that, you can't raise both eyebrows. And for me, I found it positive. I can never be surprised anymore. I can only be inquisitive.
Yes. Picker Leach said Brian's surgery reminds me of Scott Adams. He suddenly lost the ability to speak, or it was fairly gradual. Can't remember. And he had pioneering surgery, which gave him his voice back.
Yeah, Picker, that's so crazy. Like it's when you think that it's over, and it was really hard. It was really hard. I felt like I died. Like your identity, your self-identity. So I can imagine, same with speaking. Like if I lost my ability to speak, I would go, ooh, that would not be good. But like your sense of who you are, you wake up 35 years and you look in the mirror and you go, okay, this is who I am. Right. And then all of a sudden, boom, that's gone. And people go, I barely notice it, but it doesn't matter. We're all hypersensitive to our own looks.
Yeah.
But your whole sense of identity, the pain, all that sort of stuff is like, it was literally like dealing with a death, and it was just me that died. My, again, sense of who I was and what I looked like. And so it was weird when I got the surgery, it happened again. So it was like I had 35 years of this identity.
Yeah.
And then I had this death and this grief and this, I don't want to say rebirth, but this rebirth of like learning who I am and what I am. And then I'm like, I'm doing all these things for, facial paralysis and all sort of stuff. And then all of a sudden that dies.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
When you got the surgery, did you feel the same as before this happened? Or do you feel like a different person now because of your experiences?
That's different. Oh, definitely different because of my experiences.
Right. I would imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's interesting because the that sense of death or whatever that I've had like twice or whatever, it was, the first one was really sad. because you lost. It was just a loss. And then
And you
the
felt
second
helpless,
one-
right?
Yeah. But this last surgery was more of a joyful one. Like there was still a sense of dying and loss, and life as I knew it was going to change and be completely different. But I was getting something back.
Right.
So even though my smile isn't perfect, and my face isn't what it was, and I'm not back to what I was when I was 35, I don't care. It's better than what I was a year ago. And so it was like there's improvement. So it's more of a
Absolutely.
Yeah.
more of a celebration than anything.
Right. And it also gave you a new outlook, and you can also help other people that have been through it. And you have been doing that just by coming up here and talking about it. And I know you've had other podcasts. You've been on a local news. You had an article done. You went on a news station, right?
Yep.
So you've
I started the
reached out
podcast. I've started,
Yeah.
So I had a facial paralysis podcast. It's on YouTube if people are interested. I haven't really done any new ones in a long time, but one of the people I interviewed was Mary Jo Buttafuoco. So if anyone is of a certain age,
That's cool.
you will know who Mary Jo Buttafuoco
Well, and
is.
that's such a resource to people,
Mhm.
especially like when that first happens to you, and you need somewhere to go because you
Yeah.
have to
Lottie.
dump everything in.
Because
You're
everything's
1,000%.
scary.
Yeah. 1,000% correct, Lottie. And
Mhm.
because when I first got it, there was really nothing around.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went on, this website, this forum for Ramsay Hunt syndrome. And I'm sure Bebop will probably agree. No one ever posts like, yeah, I'm doing great. It's, like on those forums, it's always like, this is the worst day of my life.
Yep.
This is it's always negative. And it became more depressing
Mhm.
instead of supporting, because everyone was like, this is awful. No one was like, yeah, it's getting better. Like there was none of that because you don't think to go on to a forum when you're feeling good. You're like, oh, I feel good. I'm going to go out to the park. I'm going to go walk. I'm going to go
Mhm.
do the Rocky Stairs, whatever. You don't think to go on to this site where people are struggling and go, man, hey, you know what? I'm actually
Like
feeling
Yelp.
good today. This is, like that hand up.
Yeah. It's like no, but they say that with Yelp. Like it's something like
Yeah.
only 70% of people. 70% of people leave a negative review, and it's only 30% that leave a positive.
That's so true, though. People go on there to
Yeah.
complain most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bebop, it's it's okay. We all get it and emotional, and it's crazy. So, just hang in there and I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful for what I have and the time I
Yep.
have.
And I told Jenny, like, I think like after a couple weeks after I met her, like about my experience. And again, like I'm not waxing. Am I echoing? Oh my God.
No,
It's okay.
you're fine.
Okay. I don't mean to wax poetic about my disease or whatever. Like, please don't. It's not like don't break out your tiny violin. But I had a terminal illness about 9 years ago. And I kept getting misdiagnosed until I was like my whole body was in complete gangrene.
Wow.
And I lost most of my organs because because I kept having stomach issues, and they're like, "Oh, it's just stress. You're fine. And I was at the time I was running long distances, and I had just run a marathon like a month before I got admitted and was I was in a medically induced coma.
Wow.
And I was just a much different person before that. And after the fact, like I just don't let little things get to me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a completely different mindset now. And it took me 3 years and almost, I think it's something like 30 months in the hospital.
Wow.
Where now people come to like with the doxing and whatever. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
like bring it. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I've
It's-
been through the
it's-
worst.
It's almost, and I have, several friends and met a lot of people who have, terminal cancer or whatever that have survived cancer. And, and it's almost like you can look at it as a gift because it really makes you appreciate life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like as hard as it is to go through that and the 30 months in a hospital and, you know, the hell that you go through, when you come out of that, you have a real appreciation of life. And like you said, you're not going to let somebody, you know, oh, they got your Starbucks order wrong, like ruin your day.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Lottie. She like some things happen, she just kind of laughs at it sometimes. And I'm like, Lottie, it's not funny. She goes, it actually kind of is. And I know why, because she's been through a lot of crap, you know.
I don't care.
Yeah. She's like, it's like whatever. Kind of whatever.
Well, the thing that got me most, and I'll say this about YouTube, and I don't mean anybody here. I just mean like the thing about a lot of social media is you get a lot of people that come on, and they're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna die tomorrow. Like I'm texting in this chat from my deathbed, and everybody pray for me. And to me, I can't handle that. Like the processing of the whole. Do you get what I'm saying, Brian? Like the people that come and they're like, oh, you know, my house burned down, my cat died, I'm dying of cancer.
Right.
Like it's like, dude, like get a hold of yourself. You're fine. And all of it is made up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
The people that make all these like crazy stories.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
you can tell immediately.
Well, yeah, and that was the only anger I ever had when I was sick was people with those stories where they were like, "Oh my God, I have a terminal illness and I'm gonna die," and you know they're full of it.
Yeah.
And it's
but you have to look at that, like those people, there's something going on there. They need that attention.
I know that. But what I'm saying was
it's frustrating when you have been through it. I get that.
No. And to me now it's like whatever. It's water off a duck's back. But when I was going through it, and I would hear people say things like that, that was the only anger I had. Where people were like, oh my God, like, you feel so sorry for me. I'm going to die. Like, I was like, oh my God, you're perfectly healthy. Knock it off. Stop it.
Right.
And by the way, sometimes when Lottie says no, she means yes. It's just a regional thing.
Yeah, it's a regional thing.
Yeah. Because when I first met her, she would do that. She's like, no. I'm like, wait, is she agreeing with me or is she not? So sometimes if you hear that, she's not arguing with you. It's just
if I ever say no or no, that means amen.
April and I always tease her about it, but
gotcha.
But yeah, you're right, Lottie. It's like when somebody is just exaggerating it.
Well, yeah, that was the only thing that made me angry, and now I don't care. Like it's whatever to me now.
I think so I'm sorry. Go ahead. Please go ahead, Lottie.
Oh no, I think we were lagging. No, it was just that was again. No, that was are we lagging? Oh, okay, we're lagging.
We're fine, Lottie. We're fine.
No, I'm lagging because my Wi-Fi is all over the place, guys. But when I would just hear like those stories at that time, not now, it would just frustrate me because I'm like, oh my God, you're perfectly healthy. Like you could go take your dog out for a walk right now and be fine. And that was I would just get frustrated with it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's one of those things you see people come in and you can just tell, like you said, they're full of it and they're like, oh, just feel bad for me and feel pity. I actually, I had people in a facial paralysis support group to go, oh, well, it's not really that noticeable on you. Like, you don't even need to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, how rude.
And I was like, oh,
terrible.
Like, I don't even fit in here. Okay.
Wow.
Like, so, it's just,
that's messed up.
It was pretty messed up,
Yeah.
and they, they didn't mean it that way. It just came out that way. You know, they were kind of like, oh, you should be, you know, for, because there are people who have it so much worse than I do, and I'm so thankful for that.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Somebody always has it worse than you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What is that phrase like? If you could put your troubles in if everybody put their troubles in a pile, you
Yeah.
would grab yours back because it just doesn't compare to some other people's.
Hey, coffee.
Something along those lines, you
Yeah.
know. And by the way, Bebop said Happy Mother's Day, a late Mother's Day to everybody.
Thank you, Bebop. I appreciate that.
And Toodles said it as well.
Oh, Toodles.
Thank you, Doodles.
You're a mother to your little hedgehog.
Yeah.
Did y'all? Oh wait, y'all didn't see Brian's hedgehog. That sounds dirty.
That
That
was
does. That's
was
my
on
OnlyFans. That's my OnlyFans account.
yes.
But if you go back to if you go
Hi,
back
coffee.
if you go back to my channel during the It's Time live stream, you will see Nada and Brian and his hedgehog. Oh my god,
Bonsai.
Bonsai. That's
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
And Lottie and I, everybody's on cam too.
Yes,
On that. Mm-hmm.
we're all cammed up.
Yeah.
But you know, here's the thing. I think we all kind of have we can all feel sorry for ourselves and we can all feel bad, and it's just about doing whatever you got to do to just keep moving forward.
Yep. I mean, everybody has bad days, but if you
Yes.
dwell on it too long, you're going to become a victim, and you're never
Mhm.
going to get out of that.
Yeah, and you know, we all have our stories, and just because, and Amy says, and just because people have it worse doesn't negate your pain or sadness or make it any less real.
No.
Everyone walks in different shoes, and sometimes, and that's the truth.
Yeah, that's true, Amy.
And a point with that, Amy, is I have such a I mean, I don't want to say I have such a positive attitude, but I'm always glass half full. And people would negate my illness as like, oh, well, you're just so happy. Like it obviously isn't affecting you. I'm like, the hell it isn't.
Mm.
But whatever.
But what is you have a choice. You know, you have a choice to be you. I believe that 95% of the time you have a choice of whether you're going to have a good day or not. You know, there's always going to be circumstances
Right.
that are going to dictate whether you're happy or you're sad, you know.
Yeah. And there's
but-
always, yeah.
But I think there's, you know, most days you can choose to have a good day. And I
Mhm.
try to live, you know, my life with if this is my last day on earth, you know, and I go up to heaven, and I want them to say, you know, if they say, hey, did you enjoy your last day on earth? I want to be able to say yes.
Mhm.
So, you know, when I used to work an office job, I would go, okay, traffic's going to be traffic, but I'm going to let my inner child listen to take care of the radio. So whatever they want to listen to, that's fine. Like, I don't care. Something fun, something upbeat, whatever. You know, work is always work, but it's the people that you deal with and the relationships, and you try to have a good time and enjoy the people that you work with. Again,
Mhm.
traffic. I'm not saying go out and spend $100,000 and get into debt and all that sort of
Mhm.
stuff, but you know, treat yourself to something nice. Stop and smell the roses. You know, listen to good music. Have fun. Enjoy.
Mhm.
You know, as much as you can.
Exactly. Yeah.
Turn off talk radio. Turn off the news. Turn off all that nonsense. Just put on something that makes you want to dance or have a good time. Like I said, let the inner child
Yeah.
run the car radio.
That's great advice. And, you know, Brian, I was just thinking, I've gone through a lot of crap, you know, a lot of it
Mhm.
in my past. But humor is what's gotten me through, I think 90% of it.
Yeah.
Being able to laugh and just surrounding myself with positive people, because I absorb that stuff so much. When somebody's negative, it really affects me.
Yeah, absolutely. And like April says, don't freak out over things you can't control, like traffic. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I know
Yeah.
I live in Southern California, so I know there's going to be traffic. So wherever I
Mhm.
go, I leave extra time and I go, traffic's going to be traffic. Like there's no
You can't stress
point.
about
there's,
it
There's
there.
no point. There's no point.
Mm-mm.
That's like yelling at the sun for coming up. Like it's going to
Exactly.
happen. So again, just make it as enjoyable as you can. I put on, dude, if I want to put on Muppet Babies, the theme from Muppet Babies, and blare that as loud as I want, and that's what I'm doing. And I've done it.
I know one of the songs that makes you happy.
What's that?
Shut Up and Dance.
Oh my gosh, I love that song.
Yeah.
I am
That's
a
one of
sucker for
Brian's
that.
jams.
That's right. I have some weird music. that I
Michael
love.
Bolton.
Michael Bolton. I'm a huge Michael Bolton fan. That's right. I don't care.
Yeah.
Judge all you want. I see you judging. I see you
I'm,
judging.
I'm a little judgy, but that's
And
okay.
Don't worry about things until you need to worry about them.
Right.
Worrying
Yeah.
is like praying for something bad to happen.
Yeah, if you don't have any control over a situation, there's no need to worry about it because you have no control. Like there's nothing you can do.
I mean, it is hard, because sometimes,
Oh,
we're
sure.
just
It's much
we're
easier.
programmed to, this is gonna go wrong. And like
Yeah.
I've waited for the other shoe to drop for so many years. So like you just, but you try not to do that. You
Damn
try to,
shoes.
that's why I wear Crocs.
Yeah. So wait,
That's a big
so
crock.
I dropped out during the whole squad name. So what's the name of our new squad now?
It is we need to think on it, Lottie. We'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
But April, and I agree with April's point here that there's enough arguing and bad attitudes in the world, but there's also make sure you stand your ground and don't get walked over. And
Absolutely.
there's
I'll take care of that part.
It can't be it can't be just like I support you and I support your right for this and I support their right for that.
No,
and,
man.
No, I would be like, listen, we need to talk. Okay, we need to do something about that echo first of all, and then we'll go on from there. But exactly, April. That's why we have Jenny.
Yeah, and Coffee, it is. Coffee says, not worrying is so much easier to say than do. Absolutely. But you have
course.
to, yeah, of course. But you
Yeah.
just have to look at the bigger picture and be like, well, what, you just have to,
You got to pick your battles.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Coffee and conversation. You got to pick your battles. You got to just, is it, is this going to matter in a year? Is this going to matter in a week? Is this going to matter in 10 years? Going to matter in 100 years? Nope. You're going to be dead. It doesn't matter.
That's lovely. That's a great thought.
Well, but seriously though,
But
this
it's
is
true.
this is something that really hit me during all of this. Is like, okay, the time to like act is now, and the time to chase your dreams is now. And if you're not enjoying your life, the time to fix it is now, because we are here for for a short amount of time. And I don't want to get morbid or whatever on the
The
show,
blink of an eye.
but think of the timeline of life, right? So even if you're alive for 100 years,
We're
how much
halfway
longer?
there.
How much longer are you going to be dead? You're going to be dead so much longer than you are going to be alive.
Yeah.
So get it in, like live your life, man. Have the ice cream, go on that trip, do what you need to do, live the best life that you can while you can, because you never know when it's going to change. We're not guaranteed to make it to 75 or 80 or 90 or whatever. So
exactly. Amy says, I say no worries far too much for someone who indeed has too many worries.
Yeah, right. Amy,
Are you Canadian?
I'm with you. I say no worries all the time.
I say no worries as well.
My mom tells me all the time, she's like, we never have to worry because you worry enough for all of us.
But it's one of those things. I also say Hakuna Matata because I'm a nerd. Because that means no worries. But
yeah, it means no worries for the rest of your days, right?
That's right. It's a problem. It's a trouble-free philosophy. So both Jack's parents died in their 50s. It really puts it in perspective that nothing is that important. It's true.
Exactly.
And we're not saying like just go around with like blinders on and sunshine and rainbow.
Sometimes that's the only way you could get through the day, though.
Well, it is, but I mean, I'm not saying like go spend your IRA tomorrow or anything. I'm just saying like just remember, like just all that. Pardon my French, but all this bullshit going on. Like
family friendly.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm just teasing. Say what you want.
Brian, it's 2:09 a.m. my time. The gloves are off.
I like the fact that I'm covering my ears with the earbuds in, like I'm making it louder.
But I'm just saying, it's whatever. And I keep looking. Oh my God. So Bruno left the TV on and I keep looking over and all I see is Mr. Furley because he's got it on.
Mr. Furley?
He's got it on the IFC or
Oh my
whatever.
god, Mr. Philly is my. That's the first
how
thing
we
Brian and I
bonded.
bonded over.
Well, there
no,
you
no
go.
lie, no lie.
We're full circle now.
All right, you dirty little bitches, run us down.
And like on Brian's birthday on Facebook, most of the time I'll send him Mr. Furley gif
Yep.
or just a picture, and I'll like put sniff happy birthday, Brian. You know,
I want to say happy birthday.
Love it.
that's why we're friends because
It is Mr. Furley. It is
Yeah.
all through the love of Mr. Furley.
Yeah.
There you go. She is wearing this giant pink crocheted caftan, and I can't. Oh my god, it's hot, fluorescent pink.
Who, Mrs. Roper?
Yeah,
Oh,
Come and knock on our door.
bless her heart.
Take
I
to
could never.
miss you.
You know what's funny? I could never tell that was a wig before, but it's totally obvious.
I never even thought about it, but it really was, right?
Oh yeah, it totally.
She had a fro, like a big old
I
red,
bet.
like curly wig.
Yeah, I bet Brian has one of those.
I do.
And knock on our door.
You know he does.
Let's see. I don't know if I
Take
have
a step that
Mrs.
is
Roper, but
new.
Take a step that is new. See a lovable
There you
Things
go.
that need your
Your
face.
face three's
Three's
company too.
all right. So here's the deal.
Okay,
I started out. I was doing this little
brass
show
tacks, y'all.
brass tacks. I was doing. Here's the deal. See, I was doing this little show, and I got a Snape wig, so I could do the Snape voice. And for some
I thought
reason,
you said a shake weight.
I did. I also got a shake weight, which I do just for streaming. Because I don't know if you know this, but Severus Snape was big into fitness, at least for the forearms and the biceps. So he was very big into the snake. I love my shake weight. I love it all the time. It's one of the things that makes me stand out from Mr. Potter because he's such a weak little wimp. Anyway, so I got a Snape wig, and then all of a sudden it went from like Snape, and now I have I think 8 or 9 different wigs, and I'm not even joking, and it's ridiculous. So, and people are like, oh, now you need to get this wig, and now you need to get this wig, and I'm like,
Oh my
Alright.
gosh, Amy, that's so right. Someone pointed out to me
Right?
that every episode of Three's
It
Company
is.
centers around a
Every
misunderstanding.
time. And
And
even,
now every
Oh,
time
go
I
on.
watch it, I try to prove them wrong, but they haven't been wrong yet.
well, that's every sitcom, isn't it? Though.
Amy, is that
Kind
a
of.
sushi burrito in your avatar? I have to know.
It looks amazing.
That looks,
I
yeah, it
want
looks.
It's a sushi burrito.
Yeah.
It's making me
Oh my
hungry.
God, I know. I'm like I'm of the mindset where now I'm gonna have to go get one tomorrow.
Mm.
I know. God.
sushi burrito.
The other day, Bella at the end of the day, she had a Thai. She put it in her community post, and I was like, "Oh my god, Thai food!" So we ended up having it that night. Thanks, Bella. Thanks a lot.
Oh my God, you and April and I and Julia and Lufa and Sarah, like we would do that all the time.
I
We'd,
know.
like, show something and then like 3 days later, there's mine.
We're
3
having
days
hot
later,
wings.
there's
Oh,
mine.
okay, I'm gonna get that too.
Oh, she says it is. It's a tempura sushi burrito. Oh my God,
Looks so dang good.
lucky girl.
But yeah, back to Three's Company really quick.
Okay.
John Ritter really, I mean, that when he died, that just devastated me. I
Oh,
was so
yeah.
sad. And he was
Another one, way too young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was was he 50 something? I think he was like in his early
me-
50s.
That's a
Let
good
me-
question.
Ask Alexa. Alexa, how old was John Ritter when he passed?
I love Lottie when he passed.
54.
Van Lufa. Hello, my friends.
Ah,
Yes,
Van
it's the
Lufa.
greatest of all time.
That sounds like a like an indie rock band name.
Van Lufa.
Yeah. It's kind of like Van Morrison, but like a little more chill.
and clean too.
What a wonderful day for a sponge bath.
How are you, Van Lufa?
Lufa, this is my friend Brian. And Brian, this is my friend Lufa.
Well, hello, Lufa. It is a pleasure to meet you.
there is a whole meaning behind it, Lufa.
A mining behind it.
A mining, I know. I'm sorry.
Mining behind it.
Pardon my Tussins, y'all.
Yeah, she's on the Champagne Tussin.
Are you on the Robos?
I am. I'm getting
Robo
older.
Tussins?
This is my last day of what was supposed to be a 2-day bug. It's I don't know what happened.
Like you planned the bug. I was supposed to be a 2-day bug,
Well,
but
I'm very
there was
no.
a vacancy at the hotel, and so we turned it into a 4-day bug, and we were having so much fun.
It's an extended bug.
It's an extended bug now.
When I get like if I have a tickle,
Why aren't you laughing? Oh,
no, it's usually only for 2 days because I can usually stomp it out like with all the electrolytes, but I was unsuccessful.
oh God, Lottie is just she's crazy about the emergency thing. When I got sick last year, she's like, Judy, go to CVS right now and get some emergency. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And she goes, oh, you don't know what that is? Oh, so I had to show her a picture to prove that I got it.
Instacart her.
I can
Why not? You
stomp
send
it
me
out.
razors.
I did send you my razors.
If
Did
you
I
have
tell
a
you about that,
bug, I
Brian?
can stomp it out with electrolytes.
Brian, did I tell you about that?
I don't think you did.
Lottie sent me razors and turkey meat
Turkey?
sticks.
Okay.
I didn't know who it was from. I got it in the mail and it had my name on there. I
This
opened
is
it up,
the worst
no note.
cold remedy kit ever.
I know. Well, I was just like, why are there were razor refills and the meat sticks in there? And I asked him, like, is this from you, April and Lottie? And Lottie's like, oh my God, you got my auto shipment. she accidentally sent it to me.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you going to bloodlet yourself?
I'm like, I was starting to get a complex. I'm like, my legs are pretty smooth. What the hell? Are you trying to say I need turkey jerky too? What the hell's going on here?
Well, first you rub the turkey jerky on your legs, see? And what that does
It
is
exfoliates it.
it does it. Well, it exfoliates it, and it makes it so much more smoother for when you're using the razors. It just goes up, no nicks, no bumps, no cuts, no nothing. That's the turkey. It's the turkey jerky, chic turkey jerky shaving kit, and it's a wonderful thing, and you can get it here on QVC for just $9.99.
Shirky jerky.
That's right, shirky jerky. If you want to shave your no, never mind. I was gonna say shave your turkey, but that just sounds really weird. So yeah, just rub it on your legs because that sounds way less weird.
Which brings us to a fabulous point. And yes, I will fill your PO box with emergency and screen protectors. But I am
Don't get me started on the screen protectors.
starting a series
Ugh.
on my channel this week on As Seen on TV products.
Oh my God, I need to be part of that. I love As Seen on TV. I will go into
health
stores.
and beauty items.
Doesn't matter.
You
Okay.
need to subscribe to Lottie's channel if you want to
Yeah.
see all these things.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I friggin' love. I'll go into like a store and they'll have one of those aisles.
The rose, yes. That's why I did it. I'm
Oh my
obsessed.
God. Oh my God. And I'm like, I need this. What is it? I have no idea, but I need it. I absolutely a bacon stretcher. Yes, I need the bacon tray that I can microwave bacon and make it crispy still. I need this.
Yeah, it's all health and beauty products. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna kick it off tomorrow, and then
What
I'm
do
gonna do one a week. What's that?
What are you kicking it off with? Can we get a preview?
No.
All right. So you need to tune in to Lottie's
Rice teas for
channel.
Lottie.
And what is that channel? Where is that? Where can people find
Lottie
this?
Da.
Lottie Da.
LTTIEDAH. Right on, as you can see on the screen.
As
Yes.
seen on the screen, Lottie Da.
Yes.
Yes.
As seen on TV.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
As seen on TV. Yeah,
I-
you can chrome me to your television.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say let's send Lufa a link, but I think we're about to jump off, aren't we?
Yeah, I know.
But next time we'll have to have Lufa up here. She's amazing
Absolutely.
too. So yeah, I hate to wrap it up, but it is getting really late, especially because Lottie's not feeling well.
And I do want to give Lufa an update that I am almost done with season 1 of Handmaid's Tale.
We're
And-
going to be reviewing that.
Yes, we're going to be reviewing it. So I'm almost caught up to start the 3rd season. And we're going to do, I think, like every 2 weeks with Lufa, we're going to do a recap.
Aw, Coffee always says that. Sure, come on, and you all leave.
No, Coffee in here.
But yeah, Lottie, I'm glad that you're catching up on it.
Yes. Oh, thank you, honey. I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
She's got turkey jerky. She's set. She doesn't need anything else.
Turkey
don't.
jerky and razors.
Razors. That's how you get over your cold.
I don't though. I have
Nice
to go to
meeting you, Amy. Thanks so much
California.
for coming by, and hopefully you come back soon.
Oh, Lufa,
Bye,
I'm
Amy.
fine. Don't be silly, guys.
Don't be silly, because if you show any compassion, she says, "Oh, stop."
I do.
Does she do it with the Wisconsin accent too? Oh, stop.
She says, "Stop."
Oh, stop it.
And Mr. Dom is like, "Quit making fun of Lottie so much." Like, well, it's just so much fun.
I know, Lufa, your phone. I was worried about you yesterday.
Luckily, I see Lufa on Facebook and Snapchat, so I
Oh,
wasn't too
no.
worried.
I was gonna go buy a pigeon and send it to Lufa, and she was so right.
Don't worry, guys. It's just the Tussin talking.
That's just
No,
a test.
I've been worried about Lufa.
I know. She's fine, Lottie. I would have let you know. I've seen her and I've heard from her. So.
No, I know. I've seen her on Facebook.
Well, then don't worry,
I
silly
know.
pants.
I still worry.
No, you're not allowed to, remember?
I can worry about other people, just not myself.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. But we can't worry about you.
No.
No.
All right, guys. I think Lottie's in charge, but I think I should be the one to say we should probably wrap it up.
Okay.
Unless you don't want it, we could go all night.
No, no, I could. I'm just
Let's
giving
do a
you
24-hour stream.
I'm giving you okay.
do it.
Like, drop the PayPal. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
It was very nice to meet all of you guys, Bebop and Jax and Coffee and Van Lufa and Honeygate Girl. I like that name, Honeygate Girl.
Isn't that a great name?
And April, great to see you again. Amy, very nice to meet you. I'm just doing
All
my
right.
own thing.
Yeah,
Brian,
Brian, thanks for telling your story and
Yes,
and
Brian,
hanging out with us.
Yeah,
Thank
my
you
pleasure.
so much. That was
Thanks
so
for having me.
No, it was
Of
so
course.
touching. And then that Lufa, oh my God, Lufa, you have to go back you have to do the replay because he did all these 80s songs with trivia. It was so much fun.
It was really fun. We need to do that, like a true trivia thing one of these days. That was a lot of fun
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
because we just kind of did it off the cuff. But we'll
Yeah,
do something
totally.
planned next time.
Mhm.
So
I'm down with that.
oh,
All right,
And- oh,
well,
yeah.
Lottie. Yeah,
once
go
we
ahead.
get, I'm sorry, what, Brian? Once we get to 100, I think we're gonna do a little candle gifting, right, Lottie?
Absolutely.
So you guys subscribe to the channel and get us there, and we'll get this thing going.
Absolutely.
You can do
All
that.
right.
Smash that like button.
Smash the like button and the subscribe and hit that all notification bell.
Yes, we need to get better about saying that. I never say it. We need to
Yes.
get better about saying that. Okay.
All right, you guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Love you so much. And
Love you guys.
we will see you soon.
Bye.
All right, take care. Lottie, don't forget to hit end stream.
I am.
Okay. All right. Love you. Bye, guys.